Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry for that. My internet was legit acting up and I had to restart the whole thing. Oh my God. Um, um, yeah, sorry. So sorry. But yeah, I am trying. Hold on for a minute. Just let me know how that sprint was and I will go ahead and read them out. I'm just in the middle of something. Where? What is this? Copy invite link. Link copy. Uh, I just have to send this. So just bear with me. Bear with me, please. I do apologize for all of this. And if anybody is wondering where Princess Livy went, uh, now she's with both of her grandmothers, so she's pretty occupied for right now. But I will make sure to bring her in for the story time and her song. So don't worry about that. I still got it. I got you guys. But yeah, I was listening off and on. That's only because with both of her grandmothers here, it was kind of hard because we was talking, but got through. Uh, I got through more than I thought I would with the laundry, so that's good. And I'm nearly halfway done cooking. The ribs is in the oven. It's almost done actually. We just put the sauce on. And the last two things is the mac and cheese and the broccoli. So for the next sprint, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle those two. She went ahead and decided to just get both of her grandmothers to go ahead and do the Lego pieces. I don't know how good that's gonna go, considering they would have to read the booklet to to get it done. But you know, what are you okay? But yeah. Oh my god, that was so like I saw it. I came back because I was checking on the timer to make sure, and next thing I know, something was saying um you know something was saying, oh, the connection is off, blah blah blah, reconnecting. And I thought it was just because usually it's like, oh, 1 2 3 and then we're good. But oh my god, like it was wild. And I'm trying to do this here and then cook. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? What is going on? Hold on for just a quick second. But yeah. Okay. So we're all good. Um, let me go. Thank you so much, Christina and Dee Dee. Um, yeah, man. Thank you so much. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you guys did it. I was like, what in the world is going on? It's a lot. Okay. Anyways, thankfully that my mom and his mom is here to help. It is wild, wild. Okay. Um, Elena, wait. Hold on. Let me keep on. Yes, I was. I was refreshing the page, but it literally was like saying it just would not connect. So I had to like literally restart that internet. So I apologize. Lily, so we'll start because this here is like a whole new stream. So starting back up. Lily, hi again all. I was like, what happened? Taking out my garbage right quick. I know. Hey there, Keita, everyone testing right. Hi Glenda. So happy to see you, girl. Tell me what are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Faithful Duo, welcome back. Yes, honey. Yes. Um, Jessie, hey, from this Kiwi. She is also one of the KuKi hosts. Also one of the moderators and co-hosts on this KuKi Mayhem. Thank you for being here. Hey Elena, how are you? What are you doing today? Let me see, 233 pages in and 47% into my book. What is the name of the book? And then Glenda saying hi. Elena said, I need 53 more percent left till I am down to 3 books. Well, guess what? You know I always make it happen. So you know you're going to finish this book. Because we will be doing when we do that next sprint, you better bust it down, girl. Bust that down. Christina, girl, thank you. She said, got you back on the train. Ad posted in the Discord. Thank you so much. Um, Anna or Anna, I believe it's Anna with the one N, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Nice to meet you. Hello, I'm here working on a university assignment while listening to some music. We'll read when I'm done. Cool. Hey. Um, what kind of assignment? I think that's the question. What's the assignment? When is it due? Give us all the deets. Hey, Jess, nice to meet you. What are you doing today? What is the productivity looking like? Christina said, also, if you stop by the dining car, let us know what you had. Absolutely. Again, I'm making mac and cheese, broccoli, chicken, baked chicken, because my husband, we don't eat pork. I haven't eaten pork since I've been with him. So, and my mom wanted some ribs. So, yeah, that's what's up. Christina went ahead and put the KuKi Sprint Train playlist in. Faithful Duo said, hi, Anna. I was asleep during your stream, but hit the like when I went over to the loo. Good job. Yeah, if she is sprinting, please give a like. Absolutely. Coda is the next stop on the on the KuKi Mayhem train, arriving at 6 p.m. EDT. Yes. Uh, Annette said, hi, Annette. Annette said, hello, everyone. Took a break to make and eat dinner, lamb burgers with feta and olives and a salad, then called my mom. Now back to my book, Demon Engine by Martin Noor. Ooh, yeah, let us know how that is. But that sound yummy. Mm-hmm. Maybe not with the feta. I can't do feta, but everything else sounds good. I'm an olive person. I love olives. I would put olives on almost anything. Faithful Duo said, at Christina, I had chicken soup because of my dentist visit, and my daughter made gimpat. I hope I pronounced that right. I'll need to post a pic of them in the Discord. Please do. I would love to see. I've been looking at some of the dishes that y'all been putting in there of what y'all be eating. Some of them look good. Um, but yeah, show that. I also I gotta post in the crafty corner. I gotta post this because I had to take a break from Livy's sweater because I actually need to go and get more yarn. And so I decided do to use the multicolor one, and I decided to try my hand at a whole new knitting pattern, which is the zigzag pattern. And I don't even know if you guys can see that. But you see the zigzag? So it's a zigzag pattern, and I am loving it. So don't know what I'm gonna make it out to be, but we're just gonna play around with it and see what happens. I just be playing. So I figured to do that. It will probably most likely turn into something. If you tell me what to turn it into, I'll just go ahead and do that. How about that? Tell me what y'all want this with these colors. Like, y'all want me to do like what? I don't know, like a blanket or something. If y'all told me what y'all want me to make this out into be, I will do that. Like a book cover or anything. Anything. I will try my hardest to do it. Christina says, sorry folks, just a slight derailment. Just had to clear some debris from the tracks. Not a cow like last night. I hear that. Lily said 90 pages left. Yes. Faithful Duo said the same kept happening onto me during Dee Dee's stream, and StreamYard removes everything in the back where when the net goes. Oh, that happened? Why she didn't say? I didn't know that happened. Um. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Must be today. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. It's weird. I hope the cow is okay, Christina. Yeah, right. Uh, saying hi didn't sound delish at Annette, right? Some lamb burgers and everything. A good salad. Yeah, Christina said yes. No cows were injured during the detour. Just had to lure him away from lure him away with some fresh grass. That will always get it, right? And Dee Dee, hey Dee Dee, thank you again, girl. Ciao, I swear. I've been talking about ribs all week. I know, right? Yeah. No, my mom wanted it. That would all be hers. I'm pretty sure. We'll see if Livy likes it because we really don't eat pork here. But I'm not against like with her just trying out different things though. And everybody's saying, hey. Oh, everyone wish a pre happy. Yeah. Thank you. Ribs. I know, right? Put the barbecue sauce on there and everything. Mm-hmm. Calling all passengers on a KuKi train ended in June. Please refresh your pages to keep ensuring a smooth journey. Absolutely. For sure. Uh-oh. Got a new. Hey, Rosie. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? What's the productivity looking like today? And thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Elena. Hello again, Christina. Aha, I was so confused as to what happened to. I know. I was confused too. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Said, I am good. All right, good. Good, good, good. How long are you on for? Okay, so where we at? 12:30 hours. 12:30. What is it? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 hours I'm on for. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Camilla. Olives, lamb, little bit of feta, sun-dried tomatoes. Yeah, like even the tomatoes, I take those. I love olives. Right. I swear to you, Camilla, I can eat olives on just pretty much anything. I love the colors. Thank you, right? Sister. Yeah, no, I'm loving the colors. And I love how it's coming out, mixing in like that. So yeah, it's looking great. Looking great. Mm-hmm. Annette at Jess. Next time I make them, I'll try with the sun dried tomatoes. Yeah, yeah. Camilla said, I wish I could knit. I have countless times, and oh, I have tried countless times and failed. I think a scarf or a blanket would be nice. Okay, I may just end up putting a poll up and see which one y'all would go with. Y'all go with. That's exactly what I'm gonna make it into. To be honest, like I don't even know what I was gonna turn. I just started doing it, and then like they asked me the same thing, like, "Are you just playing around with it, trying to see what's gonna make it out?" And I was like, "Yeah, kind of. I think this is just like it's like one of those things where into anything, and it seems to be going well. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. Yep, yep. The zigzag is nice and stretchy. It would make a great wear so you can alternate. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So pretty much after this here, once I get to the sixth stop and then cut cast off this and then start a whole nother one. Yeah, I was gonna do. I just wanted to get like at least like 3 colors in and then, move on to the next one. So yeah, 16 rows of these and then move on to the next, the next square. But yeah, so you said a blanket. Camilla said a blanket too. Yeah. I might just end up turning that into like a nice little, like what are those things? Like a sweater, but like a, pullover, you know, a sweater or maybe a blanket. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe a blanket. Maybe you're right. A blanket. Uh, you see me sitting here like, wait, what? When is my birthday is this coming Tuesday on the 20th. So I will be turning 41. Yeah. Yeah, Taurus season. Taurus season. And the great thing about it too is like at my job, it's nothing but Tauruses there. Oh man, it's like Tauruses and Leos and whatnot. So yeah, we're all in the building. So I think I'm like the last Taurus in there, and rightfully so, because I always need to be fashionably late, and always you need to celebrate me last, because I always make the party happen. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Have you tried the honeycomb brioche stitch? It's my absolute fave aside from the C stitch. Child, you just said a whole lot there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm typing this down. A honeycomb brioche stitch. I am going to look that up and we're going to do that. Now the seed stitch, yes, I have seen. But not that one. I've never heard that one. I wonder, is it difficult? It probably won't be because it's a stitch. Like I feel like they're right. The minute that you know how to do a knit and a purl stitch, you pretty much can just knit anything, right? Because as long as you're able to read it and blah blah blah, you're pretty much good. Do you have an Amazon wish list link? No, because I don't know. I feel weird about that. Um, yeah, I be feeling weird about it. I don't know if I like, people work so hard for their money. I'm never that type, like, to sit up there and just be like, here's my wish list. Go ahead and purchase. Like, it's a weird thing for me. If you guys want me to do a wish list, I mean, clearly it would just be like books and stuff. Just books, to be honest. And if that is something that you would like to do, I will put it in there and I guess I could put it in the community post or something like that and just set it up. If that is what you want to do, I'm not forcing nobody to do that. But yeah, if you guys want me to, I will do it. Um because it's like, oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are. And then because it's very cool. Like I love that, that you guys want to send stuff. But people be working so hard for their money, and it's like I don't know. But let me know why I feel like something just happened. Okay. Oh, so here we go. We got a special guest. She's finally made it. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. And my girl Jaleesa finally made it. Yay. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you mute. You got it?
Am I mute? Okay.
No, I hear you now.
Hey,
All right.
I made it.
Hey.
It's just,
Yes. Girl. I was like,
yeah, I had to
this
wait
is
till my
me.
husband left. It was making too much noise.
I know.
But I
I
heard you
know.
talk about an
I
Amazon wish
believe.
list.
Yeah, Jessie had wanted to. She asked me if I had a Amazon wish list link, and I was like, I know how I feel about it, because everybody work hard for
Mhm.
their money. I like to. For me, whenever I go for like my birthday, it's usually me just paying. Like it's like I pay for me, I pamper myself. Now my husband, he wants to do so much.
Mhm.
He's like, well, no, because now you got a job. We gotta celebrate
Right,
that.
right.
Now we,
Let
do
people treat
this
you.
stuff, and I'm
I'm the same way. I don't like people doing, well, take it back. I used to not accept people doing things for me because I pride myself on being able to do whatever I want to for myself. But if people want to give you
Mhm.
stuff and treat you out, let them do it. Learn how to say yes.
I
You ain't
know.
gotta say no to everything.
Right. Wait, it's just like you remember the thing that I was telling you about with the Victoria's Secret? I gotta tell this story because this thing is so hilarious to me. This was me the whole time trying to sit up here, get this account so I can see where my discount was, right? The whole time. And then next thing you know, she's like, do you want to pay the 10 cent for the bag so you can put your stuff in? And I say, yeah, because I don't have anywhere, like it's a lot of stuff. So again, this was me, going through trying to. I was at Victoria's Secret. So this is what happened because anybody know. I was at Victoria's Secret. I went ahead for the first time ever, ever, ever that I shopped and was able to shop in the pink section because
That's new stuff.
they don't have my size. You know what I mean? Like at the time, because I was so big at the time, like I never was able to shop there. So then I'm like, oh wow, this was me. Like, oh wow, I can actually
Yeah.
shop in here for the first time. Seriously, I and then on top of that, if you hold on, if you really think about it, I've been Victoria's Secret member for a very long time, like probably like I think like close to 20 years
Mm.
now. It's yeah, it's been that long. Like I always get my bras out of there. So that was it. So then, me and my mom is in there and then we see these sweats, these sweat outfits, and I'm like, man, these colors is popping. Like I want these colors, to add to my collection. So I ended up picking out two outfits. And then so we gets up to the registers and then the lady, she's ringing it. And then I said, wait, I forgot to bring the damn card with the discount on it. And then so she's like, what card? And I said, I think it was for my birthday. And then and I was supposed to use it and now I can't use it. So then she was saying, well, you can create the account. You've been a member with us for a long time. So just create the account, see if it's on there. So I did. And I swear to you, Jaleesa, this was me not paying no attention, just trying to get this account on. And then I hear their manager off to the side was like, "Oh, y'all taking too long, with the customers." But
That's weird.
but she was saying it. Wait, she was saying it in a jokey
Oh,
way. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, it's like she wasn't being rude or nothing. Like it was like, "Oh yeah, guys are taking," like that. It was just a funny, ha ha,
like, look at
kiki
you doing your
thing. And
job.
right, I promise you, girl. I promise you. I think that's where the bag had came from. I think in that moment, the manager went ahead and gave the girl the bag to slip into my bag. I did not know that bag was even in my bag. That's what I'm saying. Yes. I think she used that moment to like give her the bag, and then the girl put the bag at the bottom, literally at the bottom of the bag. My clothes was sitting on top. You could not see it at all. And so I sat up there, paid for the stuff, because after a while I was like, oh no, it's not in here. And then I said, you know what, it's cool, not a worry. Let me just pay for it. We get home and I'm pulling it out and I see this thing and I was like, I didn't buy this.
Mhm.
Like, where did
It
this
makes you
thing
look at
come
the
from?
receipt after.
So then I'm telling my mom, yeah. So I'm telling my mom, I was like, I didn't pay for this bag. Where did this bag come from? So then she said, wait. She's like, check the receipt to make sure. Because I said, no, I know how much I'm supposed to pay. I saw it on there. So it didn't show that I paid something extra. I knew how much I was supposed
Mhm.
to pay. So then I guess looked at the receipt and I see the bag all the way at the bottom. But then I see it said discount. And I was like, that's a lot of money for them to discount this thing. And I had to double check the tag. No, girl, this bag is $49.95. And they took
Cheap
that
stuff
money
ain't
off.
cheap.
I was,
It's not cheap.
wow, what did y'all do? And then like
They gave you an early birthday gift.
they gave me an
Mhm.
early birthday gift.
That's
I
the
couldn't
best
believe
customer
that.
service.
I said,
People that listen.
God, right. Right. Like God was really blessing me today. Like really, all of that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh my God, you better damn well know that I am wearing that bag. You better believe it." It's funny too because it goes with those outfits too. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
So they
going,
picked out the perfect color.
yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful color, the pattern and
How big?
everything. But yeah,
Is it
Victoria's
like one of
Secret.
those transport
It's like
backpacks, or is it like a I don't know, like a tote backpack? You know, it's like a little bit smaller.
it's like a tote. You can say it's like a tote because the way that is it was assembled is said it was a folded blanket, like a folded backpack, if you will. Like fold it into a backpack, that type of thing. I looked at it. It said it had to be folded into a backpack, but for some reason it sits and holds and is durable as a
Oh, so
backpack.
it's like one
Yeah.
of the ones that's like how do I explain it? Like if you have a travel bag that you can unzip all the way and then make it into a different type of bag.
Drawstring.
Oh, the drawstring. Oh, okay,
Drawstring.
okay, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. Yeah. It's like, okay, you could put it on, it got the straps. It says Victoria's Secret on the straps. Um, like, child, let me show you. I gotta show it to you because it would be super confusing.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Christina. And let's see what Lena,
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because everybody is sitting here saying
Jamie.
hi to you.
I think that's just Jessica, Elena, everybody. Olivia. Hey, y'all. Ooh, it's big. I feel like it can carry a lot. Like the
Right.
strap. Hey, Glenda.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I love the straps too. Look at this. Now this thing is getting on my nerves.
What? Did
Yes.
Olivia see it yet?
Yeah, she
What she
saw it.
say? Can I have it?
No, she ain't say
Woo!
too
That's
much.
too funny.
Mm-mm. I'm surprised. Nah, she didn't say. Trying to turn this off. Yeah, she didn't say too much. Mm-mm.
You know, kids
No,
are. You have something they want to see.
she's no, she's occupied with the Lego that I bought her. I bought her a Gabby dollhouse Lego
Mm.
set. So she's bothering both her grandmothers to put it together.
How's that going?
Let them have it.
You got a full house. You got a
Right.
whole bunch of people there.
And the food is still cooking. So we got I heard my mom in the kitchen, so she probably checked the ribs and then the mac and cheese is already set for her to put it in
Mm-hmm.
the oven. So yeah. I was like, okay.
That sounds good. I ain't.
Laundry. I already heard it. The dryer just
Mm. No, I said
what you
that
said?
sounds good. I'm hungry. I ain't eating nothing. So that sounds really
Girl,
good.
that's why my sensor keep going off because my sugar is low. But I'm all right though.
Have
I'm
you
not
eaten
dying.
anything?
I could barely eat anything because I just came off of what.
Hmm.
And that one just kind of took a lot out of me. So it's kind of like not really, in that appetite way. Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. Girl, did that tell you this internet almost drove me to the brink of like I wanted to crush and throw that
I was
router?
thrown off because okay, I turned the computer on and then my text came through and Diddy was like, "Hey, you good?" And I'm like, "What happened to Keita? I thought she was sprinting." I'm thinking something crazy happened. Yeah, it's still crazy, but I'm thinking you got hurt, you passed out, something. Wow. And she's like, "Oh, your screen stopped." I'm like, "Dang,
Mhm,
what happened? That fast?" I wonder, like, was it? You said it was the internet. It wasn't
mhm,
Restream that did
mm-mm.
that. Okay. I thought it
No,
was
it
Restream.
was the
You know,
internet.
Restream be tripping.
I know. Yeah, no, this one here, internet it was on, but it wasn't on. Like sometimes you just have to reset it. That's how I know it was the internet. The minute you reset it and then it starts to link, it asks for the password. That's how I knew it was the internet because it was asking for the password to kind of verify, blah blah blah. And then that's when it started to, sync everything back on. And I was like, this damn internet. I wanted to throw that router like to the
It's okay. Everybody that was there came right on to the next
I
one. So,
know. I was like, and then because Didi went ahead and sent me a message because I was like, what in the world? Like, what's going on?
mhm.
And then so she's like, I know she probably heard it like in my voice, like I was so literally like up to here with this internet. Like I don't need this to happen while I have 50 million things going
What's going
on
on? Right.
right now. Like I don't have the bandwidth right now to deal with this. And
Yeah. Knock on wood, it don't happen again.
yo, this joint better not. Nah, I don't think so. I think it was just like a one time like verification. But dude, you couldn't do this tomorrow?
No, it has to be today.
It had to be today, right? Yeah, no, let it be today. Yeah. So, yeah, and I was just about to tell him what I was about to be doing for my birthday, and then that's how we got into this on Amazon. I don't know, like I don't know. I will listen. I'm gonna put a poll. If y'all want me to do this Amazon wish list, I will do it.
I say do it. I say do it. Just do it. Let
Just do
people
it.
bless you. Let
Yeah.
people give you a token of love. Allow it.
Right. Well, then I'll
Take
do
it.
it. Well, where do I post this at? I don't know.
You can
Where
post it on your community page.
That's what I was thinking. Like, just put it on the community thing. Yeah, I can do it. Just a
You can
couple of
post
stuff
it
in
there.
there.
Whoever
Mm-hmm.
asked for it, they must really want to give you something. So
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll
I
do
get
that.
it. Everybody works hard for their money, but it's like at the end of the day, it's their money.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
let them do what
Right.
they want to do. Mm-hmm.
Cause honey, I was sitting there like,
What, Didi said? Didi said do it. I said
Justin said,
do it.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All
everybody's
right.
saying do it. Do it.
All right. So we'll be on Sunday. I will. I should have it. If y'all give me the rest of the day, I can have it up. But I don't know how many bucks, but I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. No more than by tomorrow morning. You guys should see it. And then I'll put it up. But yeah, it's so wild. Yo, this internet be driving me like up the wall. Like I don't have time for this. I really don't. Like it's get on my nerves. But how are you doing
What if the lights went out? Then you really couldn't come back
though?
home unless you use
What
your cell
happened?
phone. Said it could have been worse. What if the light? Said it could have been worse. If it
Oh,
wasn't
honey,
internet,
no,
what if the light?
no.
One
I
time that happened
know.
to me. I think it was like we had a storm or something that came through, and it's like as soon as I got on, the lights that went out,
Mhm.
and I had
Yeah.
to start
Oh,
over
yeah.
again.
Yeah. And I was
So,
like,
it's all good.
what in the world? Yeah, no. When it be like the storm and everything, absolutely not. I cancel. Like, I'm not going through all of that with
I try, I push, even though I don't feel comfortable being in front of the screen when it's thundering and lightning
right
and stuff. I'm like, I can do this. Let me push past my fears, and I do it
and just
anyway.
go. Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. Hold on, because my glasses is all messy. What are you doing? How's everything going for today?
Uh, it's going all right so far. I mean, I finally got the days. I washed my hair.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's moving
Yes,
today.
honey.
When it dries, it ain't gonna
You
move.
got some curl definition going, honey. Yeah.
It's moving right now. The kids, they're all right for the most part. I got the oldest applying for summer jobs. I got the youngest just out of my face for now. Husband already came home. That's how it is, y'all. I just don't that
Yo,
way.
every time you say
Husband
that,
came
I'm
and
like,
went. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm like, why are y'all always in my
yeah,
face? But I know it's how kids
yeah,
are, and I feel good. Like I can't complain.
right.
Now, as far as reading wise, I don't know what I'm going to pick up.
Mm, mm-hmm,
I don't because I have a lot of books on my Mac
mm-hmm,
gallery. We ain't gonna say the number. You all are just think about how my phone has 400 and something tabs
hmm
open. Just imagine how many I have on that gallery that needs to be read. But I'm gonna pick something, and then as soon as I figure out what I'm gonna read, I'll let you all know. But yeah, today's been a good day so far. It's just been kind of like slow going.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to enjoy myself before I have to go to work in the office tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
They fixed the window. So, yeah, my boss was like, "Sorry, you got to come back in the office," but that's okay. I knew it was gonna happen.
So is it like it's
Sooner
fully
or
done
later.
now? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They fixed it. They fixed it. Long story short, y'all, I've been working from home for like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks
Mm-hmm.
because a window inside my office shattered. It like, I'm like, it didn't explode, but it was scary. It sounded like somebody shot at the
Mm-hmm.
window when it
Mm-hmm.
happened. I was a little paranoid, but they said they fixed it, so we'll see.
I know.
When I get in the office tomorrow.
I'm hoping that y'all don't. God forbid that y'all don't have to go through this again because this is wild.
right?
Because
Supposed to be checked out the windows, so we'll
because at
see.
this point it's kind of hinting that this work from home probably needs to happen more than the being office. And I don't know if to me it just seemed like it was a sign that y'all need to just
You can think
right.
so,
No, it's
but no.
like that's what it's given. Like, hey, we need to continue the work from home because people are, y'all get things done from home
Mhm.
as opposed to having to be in an office. It's like, I don't know, girl. Like, if something else was to happen in that office, God forbid, if something else was to happen in office, I really think that's a sign that y'all should not be in the office.
You should be in the office. I'm just
Just
waiting.
like,
I'm waiting. I had mentioned an ant to one time to my boss. I was like, you know, there's ants in our office. He's like, oh
mm-hmm,
yeah, that happens every year. Because I didn't experience that in my previous
mm,
office. So seeing these random ants pop up and stuff, I was like, y'all need to kind of get on the ball. Do the job that you're supposed to be doing. We have maintenance people. They're supposed to be checking the building regularly. I don't think that glass would have shattered if they would have made sure to check all the windows when they're
I
cleaning them.
mean, I don't know. I don't think that it would they would have been able to prevent it. I really think that was a sign.
It was
I think that
wild,
was a
y'all.
sign.
I was minding my business and that.
Right.
Pow! I was like, woo!
When
What
you
was
said it,
that?
I was like,
But yeah,
"Wha-
I'm looking around. I heard the crackling noise. I was scared, y'all. When it was time to walk to my car, I was looking over my shoulder. It seemed like everything was hyped. The trees were blowing, and I'm like, looking around.
I was like, girl, you all right? I'm looking.
I'm okay. But no, I know me. I do better with a hybrid schedule. I can't do work from home 5 days a week, but the hybrid schedule is better for me.
Hmm.
So I'm taking off next week for two, no, 3 days, and then we have a long weekend. So that means I'm gonna be off on Wednesday to next
Mm.
Tuesday. I think. Because Memorial is it Memorial Day. I think so. Memorial Day is on the 20. What day is it? 26.
What day?
I think so, right? We have a holiday coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I got a 5 day weekend coming up, so I'm not tripping. He told us to come back over those days. I'll be there 2 days.
Right.
So I'll
Right.
see what
I hope. Yeah.
it-
Like,
Are y'all gonna do anything for Memorial Day?
absolutely not. So
No.
he's always
You sure your mama don't want to do
he's always
something?
working. So
Oh, he gotta work. Dang. Well, y'all can do some barbecue.
nah, he
Something.
don't. He ain't into all that, girl. You know, I got an antisocial child. Like antisocial. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's antisocial. Where are we going? Listen, listen. Let's be happy that he wants to take me out on a date. So we'll do that.
Amen. I heard that too. I heard that too. I was halfway through your voice message. I was like, where
Well,
y'all
right,
going? He doing
right,
he doing a lot.
right. He been
Okay.
wanting to. I think that's one of the reasons why he happy that my mom is here.
That's so sweet. Yeah, take advantage of having somebody there to
Oh
watch
yeah.
you.
Oh,
Go out as much as
I
you
know.
can.
She's like, you should hear Libby. No, I don't want to stay with Gum Gum. I'm like, girl, you just mad because you can't get away with things. That's all. I
Right,
say you should
right.
realize that Gum Gum is just like me. That's my mom. Where you think I get it
Mhm.
from? Like
Right, exactly.
she be all right. Uh-huh. And then now with the both of them for just these few days. So the whole goal for my birthday is I'm going to the Barnes and Noble.
Mhm. I know you want to look
Yeah,
yours.
like that's a dead given. But his mom is treating me for a pedicure, so I told him that I wanted like if I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do the whole thing, like nails, eyebrows, and pedicure because I just don't get one thing done. I got to get the whole thing done. And but it wasn't what I wanted to do though. It wasn't.
What do you want to do?
I really wanted to go to Dave and Buster's and play around for a bit and then, do the whole Barnes and Noble, but I'll incorporate it in there. I'll do the Dave and Buster's with them on another day, But I said, all right.
Okay, you're going to the movies
Hmm?
too, right? You're going to the movies too?
That one is on Friday. That's our date. That's our date
Okay.
night. Hmm.
'Cause I know last year I think you went to the movies, but you went alone
Yes. Yeah.
to
Mhm.
like a
The Star
what's
Wars
it called?
movie. Hmm. Yeah. So I went to do the rewatch of one of the what was I forgot it because oh no I think it was the first one because this year is Revenge of the Sith, and I didn't even get the chance to watch that. The Phantom Menace. That's what I went to see. Phantom Menace last year. I believe this year is Revenge of the Sith, but that's done. It's already out. Like they took it out of the theaters because it was only for that 1 week. And I believe next year is the third. Well, listen, honey, whatever the third movie is in that prequel trilogy, that's how they doing it. So each year they're just re-releasing the Star Wars movies. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch I should be able to watch that one next year. I just couldn't do it this year. It was just a lot happening. But even for tomorrow, I don't have to go to work until 1. So she said to be there from 1 to 4.
No.
Yeah. So it's 1 to 4 for tomorrow, clearly. And then Tuesday, clearly I'm off. And then Wednesday, 9 to 4 for the rest of the week. Cause it's more of like a IT training. Because we have to use iPads and stuff like that. So I guess like the person is only available for the afternoon for this. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I do have one more training to do. So and then I should be completed with everything. Yeah, that's really it for the rest of the week. And her gymnastics class, I was able to put her down for Tuesdays. So he will be taking her on Tuesday for her second class. So I'm excited for her because I know she is happy, right? Like,
Get some of that energy out. They
no,
got a lot of
Jaleesa, the girl still had energy when she came home. We all was looking at her like,
oh God, be tired.
we all was tired.
But that's nice. I'm jealous that she has like this excitement for life and stuff. I'm over it. I'm so tired.
Gone.
But she's always
She
ready
ready
to
to go.
go. What's next? I bet she was like, "What we doing after
Yes.
this?" And it's like, "We going
Yes.
home. Here, come
Yes.
home."
Yeah. When we went so after the gymnastics, we went to the mall because the lady had asked like,
Mm,
"Oh, you guys are saying for the reopening." And I said, "Nah, because it's my mom and I know she's not going to be able to stand, and be around all of that."
mhm,
So I said, "Mom, like let's just go to the mall cuz you never been to that mall before." And so went to the mall. That's when we went, walked around and then went to the Victoria's Secret. And then my husband said, "Oh, I'll come and pick you guys up," which was great because we had bags for days and whatnot. And then next thing you know, we was home sitting down, and the girl's like, "Oh, are we gonna do the Lego?" No, girl,
no, let's get
no.
ready for
Yeah,
bed.
like it's 6 o'clock. No, I'm done. Like you need to sit down.
Right, I'm clocked out for the day. We're not doing anything else.
It was
Nothing else.
wild. I was like, absolutely not. No. Uh-uh. You need to go and sit down, girl. I can't. Uh-uh. So then she's like, "Mommy, I want to come with you to the nail salon." Absolutely not.
Oh, that would have been nice if she could come,
No,
but yeah,
no, not for
you
that
need
energy that she's
to.
trying to give. Absolutely not. So
Mhm,
she won't
mhm,
really be able to because she'll be with him. and then she has to go for her class. So that's why I said, nah, it's not gonna work. Hmm. So, but it will be me and my mom. Yeah, we'll be there at the salon, and then she said she will come with me to the bookstore. So I said, all right, and then I still have to get yarn. I still have to get yarn because I ran out for her sweater, so I still have to get that. And we'll see how it goes. But this one here, I was just showing them
Ooh,
the zigzag,
is that it looks a little bit. Maybe I can't see that well. It reminds me of that the basket weave
right?
kind of
Right.
stitch.
I know.
Is
No,
it?
I don't know. It had
Okay.
a zigzag pattern. That's what she calls it. So I said, "Oh, it looks cute. Let me try it." And then I'll use.
Let me
Hmm.
see it again. You gonna have to send me the link to that pattern, or not pattern, but
Hmm.
the stitch, so I can try it out. Because I've never tried anything like that
Yeah.
before. So, but I have tried one that looks like a twist,
Yeah.
like this. I've tried that stitch
Okay.
before, but I never tried that
Yeah.
one. Is it
Is it
hard?
what?
Is it hard?
No, you know how to read it, right?
I know how to read. Mhm. No, no, not like that. Like that. No, no, I know how to read the patterns and stuff like that, but like what I'm trying to say is when you are doing the stitch, does it get difficult to keep like the number of stitches you need to do? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
Because I
did
end
you
up
notice?
me, I get thrown
Did you
off.
notice the mistake? I see it now.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I
Right
can't
here.
tell you. Oh,
I messed up right here. But couldn't see. No, but
ain't
that's what I'm
nobody else.
saying. No, you're right. Like, you
Yeah, I be getting tripped up, so that's why I'm like, is it difficult to keep track? That's what I
know, a
mean.
little.
Is it difficult?
So here's
Okay.
what happened. I ended up finding her on the YouTube, just YouTubing, searching, whatever. She's been, I think
Mm-hmm.
this lady here been out for like years, like over 5 years, 5 years now. But she has a shop, a website, and then she also had a knit book. But I went ahead and put, um, how would you say? She already had the link for the pattern. Okay, so any pattern that you wanted, there's a link for it, but it's on her website. And then you just scroll, go down, read it, blah blah blah. I was
Right.
getting mixed up as to where I was. And then so I ended up having to use my notepad to kind of like jot down exactly where I was to make sure that I was on this particular
Mm-hmm.
row because apparently the zigzag pattern takes 16 rows to do to fully complete the zigzag pattern. And
Mm-hmm.
then so I said today, this morning, I was like, you know what? I'll just download her PDF book because instead of just buying it, I'll just buy the ebook. And so I went ahead and got the ebook. Now it's on my Kindle to so
Okay.
that way I can keep up, pay attention
Mm-hmm.
and know exactly where I'm
Right.
at. Not for nothing, I still use my notepad so that way I know what row I'm on because
Mm-hmm.
there's one where there's like two rows of the same thing. Then it switches up, as you keep going, like you get what I'm saying. So those
Right. I know what you mean.
in those 16 rows, you're gonna have like two of the same patterns. And then the rest of them is just kind of like choppy, to get that zigzag, thing. But no, very easy to read, very easy to get through. It's just trying to make sure you're counting to make sure, see where your stitch is. I had to do that so many times. It is time consuming, but if I didn't do it,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be messed up with it, by now. So it's
Right.
but no, I don't girl, I don't think you would have a problem with it. I think like once it's in your head, you just kind of, all right, this is that row. You know what I mean? Like this is this row. All right, this is and then just keep on going. Now I have it where okay, this row in my head for the remainder of that row. All right, next row. This is for like that, and then it just kind of sticks
Mm-hmm.
with me now. Before I used to have to highlight because I wasn't. in it, to remember. And that's only because she's talking to me. My husband is talking to me. I'm looking at
Child, it's like I'm doing something. I'm trying to concentrate. It it sounds like it takes a couple of rounds, I guess. Well, not rounds, but you got to go through the
yeah,
series of the rows several times before it starts clicking where you ain't got to look back at the
yeah.
pattern again.
But definitely
Okay.
each
Okay.
row is different minus the row that is repeated for two. Yeah. So there's like
Mhm.
two, three big ones where it's just like it repeats and then you're into a whole nother row, a different type of knit, pearl knit, double knit, double pearl, quadruple pearl, like that. But very easy. Very easy.
It's been a minute since I did double and triple. I'm gonna have to like do a little bit of practicing of
You're
my
right.
own what do you call it what is the word? English is hard today. To reintroduce
So,
myself
right.
to the stitches that I used to do. Yes, I promise y'all I can
No,
speak
we
English.
know.
If you are new to
Right.
me, I'm trying to put it together
No,
and it's not
you're
coming out the
good.
right way.
In fact, the
Mhm.
Jesse, our other fellow knitter, she goes ahead and introduced me to this whole new pattern that I never heard of, which I'm gonna find just by YouTubing it. Honeycomb. It's called the honeycomb brioche stitch or brioche. Girl,
I didn't see it going that way. Okay, so that's what y'all were talking about. Because this is the thing. I was listening to the
no, you
to the live
was.
stream and I heard brioche and I was like, you talking about bread?
Yeah.
I had no clue y'all were talking about stitches. I've heard of honeycomb stitch before, but only for crocheting. So honeycomb brioche, that's new to me.
I'm
I gotta
hold on.
Google
I
that.
just put it in the in here in our private.
Honeycomb.
Look up. You see it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you know how to. Girl, when she put that in there, I was like, just like this. Wait, I don't know what that is, and
Oh, it's
I'm about
cute.
to see what it looked like. Yeah. Hold on.
I like it. This reminds me of God, what is it called that I've done before? So it's like these little V's.
Oh,
This would be nice for like a scarf
is it?
or a hat
Should we be
or a
using the
shirt
round?
for the hat.
Mm,
The round needles, not round needles, but the needles that are connected by a
yeah.
string. Yeah, if you want to do hat.
Oh, I see it. That's cute.
I
Yeah.
like it.
It do look
Mhm.
like honeycombs now that I'm looking.
And it also reminds me of that Afghan stitch that
Yeah.
the crochet.
Yeah. I like this one. Oh, stop it. It is in the book. Okay, so the person that I follow that I got the ebook from is called
That is there.
Studio Knit. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna type it up. I'll put it in the chat if people want to. Lord. This is who I follow. Studio Knit.
Is that Kristen McDonald?
Yes. That's who I found. And girl, you know, introduce me because I'm looking at her video right now. She does have it. And it's more than likely in the book too. Yeah, I am definitely going to do that one because why not?
All right, try different
hmm
stitches and see which one you'll
I'm
prefer.
trying to figure out what knit pattern that I want to use this one for.
Mm.
I don't know. It's a pretty color too. So
Mhm.
I don't know which ones.
Do you want to make like a household item? Because you're making a sweater
Yeah, I'm
now.
making her a sweater. Um,
Coasters, you can make a rug, blanket is. I don't even want to try to make a blanket. I would never tell anybody.
well, so
That's a big project there.
the
Blanket.
so Jesse and Camilla said to do a blanket for this one for the zigzag. And so I
Mm.
was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see it. So then Jesse said, make sure to do it in squares for the blanket. And then I said, oh, okay. Yeah. Cause in my head, I was like, girl, I was sitting there just thinking about that. I said, yeah, I'm gonna chop it up into squares because since this here is like 16 rows, so that's 16 rows on this one. And then I figure,
Okay.
let me just continue that because the more I keep going into this, the colors is going to be like a three color, change on each square.
Yeah.
So I think that should be fine the way that it looks. Now, as far as like stitching, I don't know if I really like, maybe I want to use, I think I want to use like how you use like a accent or a trim color? You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
What color would you use to as a trim? White,
As a
black,
trumper. Right. I was going to
white,
say white. I wouldn't do black.
gray.
If it's going to be gray, it needs to be a light gray. I feel like dark colors wouldn't work with that color.
Hold on, I think I have. So I have
Or you can do pink. You got pink.
that
Mm-hmm.
gray.
Maybe a little bit lighter.
Okay.
I wish you can do some like what do you call it? Like sample squares just so you can see what it's gonna look
Mm.
like.
Or what about this one?
Yes, that's better.
Like,
The lighter the color, the better I think it'll be
yeah.
for that color
This
around.
was my attempt at making a heart.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh wait.
look at
I
you.
know. Like I be trying. I really do. Oh wait. Because
You just jump
I
right
knew
into
this
it.
would happen.
Mhm.
I knew she was gonna come. I knew you were coming because ain't no way we were gonna let this slide with just me and her on here, and you didn't come on.
I'm not gonna lie, I was in bed. It's only because my
You were
nose led me
asleep.
downstairs. My mum cooked, and I said, you know what, for real, them two heifers can't be on the screen, and I'm not there.
Right. So I was sitting here like, should I? But then I said nope, because she's gonna force herself to come on here. I know you are. I knew you was going. So I was like, I was just
Because it's
waiting.
literally it's like 8 o'clock there. Yeah, the time difference be
I
a
know.
thing.
It's
Man.
I know.
it's 8:24, but I took I took tablets earlier, and I think it knocked me out. It's either that or my body was like, yeah, you need a nap,
Hmm.
you need a
Mm.
nap. So, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it doesn't mess up my sleep because like when you take a nap during the day and then you're just up.
Mm,
So
Look at the feeling.
I'm hoping that's not the case. But yeah, hi everybody.
I
You said
know.
hello to me earlier, and I didn't say hello. I saw it, but
Hey.
I was on my phone, and I was trying to get my pieces on Monopoly Go, but my dice is done. So
Oh my
that's it.
God, Didi, I've been wanting to text you like, girl, I'm over here struggling with the
I'm
little dice that I have. Didi be showing up and showing out, okay? Let me tell you this much. I think I contributed maybe 13,000. She already had 48,000
Mm,
on there. And I'm like struggling with my
really?
200 dice. Yeah, well the thing is, okay, I get 200 dice I think every so many
Yeah.
hours. So I'm rolling the dice trying to collect whatever the little
the
I don't
little
know what you call it,
bars.
like a bar of gold or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I'm trying to collect them so I can contribute to our
Hmm.
event. luck is not on my side. Okay, I'd be lucky if I get 40 gold bars by the time I finish rolling those 200.
And I was gonna say to you, Jaleesa, stack them because that's what I do. But use at the I have had unusually high amounts of dice. I don't know where they came from, but I've been winning the
Really?
side events. But I ain't gonna do this one.
No, I
It's cool. It's cool though.
Mine
I
went up to like 500.
let me tell you I have now. No, the highest I've been to before is 10,000. That was
oh you
way
know
back when
it's
I was
been
obsessing over the
it's been a
game.
minute.
I haven't seen 10,000 in I don't know how long. Now I'm looking. I have 500.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me. With I think I haven't completed an album in months, and at this point I'm like I would have liked to do the Star Wars, especially because of Kida.
I know.
I was like,
Right.
it is what it is. I ain't giving Monopoly no more money. I did that in the beginning. I got books I've got a Goldsboro book to find. I'm determined.
Girl, did you see what I was showing my husband? I was like, you see this? You see this, right? No, you're looking, right?
I thought he was like, okay, I see
No,
books. It's like, no,
I told
different.
him exactly what it
Not
was,
just
but then I
books.
showed him the original covers and I said, well, which one would you pick? And he was like, the original covers. And I say, yeah, good luck in me trying to find this, right? Like, good luck. But again, it's in the thrift books. I'm gonna get it. But that Illumicrate one, I think I like.
Mm. They're
Yeah,
smaller.
it's
They're
nice.
smaller. So excuse me.
It's very detailed.
Yeah, the Illumicrate one is pretty. I'm gonna get to the comments soon, but yeah, the Illumicrate
And
stuff is good.
So
it's
these
on
are
the outside and inside.
this is
Wow.
what started it off. This is a Kida thing, right?
I like
Bear in
those too.
mind,
Those are so cute.
friends, I had never read this series.
That's what trips me out. Because this is what funny. In the group chat, every time you share a set of book, I'm like, did she read
Nope.
it?
Nope.
Kida said challenge. I said
But you know
bet.
what? That's how you know you're going. I feel like you're going to like it. It's like you just have a feeling you're
Yeah, I
going to
think
like it.
it's
I did the same thing with what's that book I read with Code and them, Little Life. I have 3 or 4 copies of that
mm-mm,
damn book.
You do?
I know, right? I have the ebook, I got the paperback, and I got the hard.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Or maybe have an audio book too. I'm not really sure, but yeah, because I knew I was gonna like it. I had a feeling, so I think it's gonna be the same with you. We got what now? 2, 3
No,
editions? I don't
this
know.
No,
so this
Uh,
one's the one. This is the one that's no, it's no, they're upstairs. The American hardcovers is the one that Kida originally showed. I was like,
that's
oh
one with the
yeah.
faces
And
on
then
it.
I was like,
Mhm.
ooh, okay. So my I have a feeling that the bestie, because he went to Coachella, and I said to him, while he's in Coachella, can he have a look for the book that I'm missing? Because I can't find it here. So he was like, oh no, I'll be out in the desert. I said, all right, no problem. So it was I was meant to see him last week. I didn't. And then he was like, oh, I've got your book.
Mm.
I said, you have a book for little old me? I said, okay, so you did buy it. You sneaky little
That's why
mother.
it's like come
You
through.
sneaky. So I feel like he bought it. So that set is complete. But
mhm.
then we were talking about this one. And I was
Mm.
like, oh, okay, yeah. Challenge, except because
Mhm.
if you don't know me, people I will sniff stuff out on the internet. I will sniff it out on the internet.
You
But
found that one real fast.
yeah, I got this.
Mhm.
But this one I got, and it was less than what it originally was. The only problem with this one is there's some stains on the bottom here, which wasn't shown in the in I don't know if it I
Interesting.
doubt it will pick it up.
I mean,
You
I see
probably
the little bulge. Hmm.
you I mean, it's not perfect, but it is what it is. And then I bought this brand new
Now,
direct, but
yeah.
I'm missing the blue one. But
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the one that is proving the difficult. I'm seeing all of the complete sets for about like 180, and I'm sitting there like,
180.
180 for Battle Drum.
no, for all three of them.
Oh, for all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Like
like,
60
do I?
dollars
And
a
then
book.
try and sell the two of them the two books that I don't need individual, or do I just keep waiting? And
Mhm.
then a few weeks ago, because Illumicrate apparently has now, I've now, it's like, you know, when a baby finally first realizes that they've got fingers, and then they become obsessed with their fingers. I feel like that's what I'm like with Illumicrate now,
Mhm.
because I be on that website a little bit too much.
I know.
Like, look at this. And it's like, wait, you got something
Right.
new? Some
You know.
more? What is
And so then they had the trilogy, like an actual box set for the same
Yeah.
the same trilogy. So this came yesterday. I was like, I have bought this whole trilogy and I ain't never read it.
Nope.
somebody
I
ready?
ain't never read it. I best like it. But
I hope you do.
we are reading it as a buddy read, because me and Jaleese were not asked. Keita sent a message, said, so what was it? 1st of June?
No, yeah. June.
Right.
We're
First
reading.
of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keita didn't ask. Keita just said 1st of June. Make sure you've got your
Hold
book
us.
ready.
Right. So I finally got it from the library.
But yeah.
That's exactly what I
I
did.
got it.
Yeah.
That book is big. It's thick.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna push
No,
through. I'm gonna focus on
I
it.
I am on the hunt for the final strife. I want that original cover. So apparently on Amazon they are only selling it as a dust jacket.
Why?
I don't know
What?
why.
Wait, I'm trying to understand. I would assume that this book has sold more than enough to be a paperback by
It is
now.
in a paperback, but they changed that cover. So if you
Oh.
wanted that original cover, then you have to buy the dust jacket. Absolutely not. I want the book. So it needs to be the hard cover, and that is that, because I don't want words. That cover is so gorgeous and it's beautiful, and it just doesn't need to be. No, it doesn't. I don't like that. You got a black girl on all three of those. And that's the crazy part, because I know now from first and the second book why that
Mhm.
cover is the way it is. Um, I just held back in not reading the third one because I wanted to reread it as a physical, because I this here is a case of, I think this here deserves to be a graphic audio. I don't think it needs to
Really?
be as the way it's narrated, even though they have a full cast. I think it needs to be set as a graphic audio. It was taking me out because I didn't know which character was what. And then I kept going back, and then I was like, wait, who are we again? And then I'm like, all right, listen, I love the book. I do. The first one hits it right out the park. Second one, I was in it, but it was taking me out because of the narrators. And I just think it was just the way it was written. Two, that maybe the way they were reading it or narrating it just kind of like threw me off. So that's why I said, you know what, I'll make that executive decision on just reading it physically. But no, you're following multiple characters, but that cover, those covers mean something when you are going through each book. Like there's a real significance as to why those covers change with her. Like so that's why I said it's so important for me to just get the original covers. And it's stunning. Like it's so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
who wouldn't want, that girl on there? You know what I mean? Like, and then to go through those each phases. Like you have to read her story. So yeah.
You gonna find out next month.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
Woo!
getting that.
My God, it's been a minute since I read a
Huh?
fantasy. I said it's been a minute since I read a
I
fantasy book.
know.
It's been so long. How long? I don't know. It feels like years.
Years. That's
That's what it feels like. I feel like I maybe read some last year, but I don't remember. Last year was like the end of the year was
mhm.
a blur. All because of, what was that
The
readathon we
Mystic
did?
Readathon. Mhm.
Yeah, Mystic. That That's what catapulted me into just reading, 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 and not
Right.
remembering.
Same with me. Like,
It was terrible. I enjoyed myself, but I was like, girl, we can read these books and you don't even remember anything. Yep, sure don't. I don't know what
right.
happened. But they were good times. Those books were good. But yeah, fantasy, I'm about to jump back into it.
Right. Me too. Yeah. Like I just want to get in it and just finish the series already, to be honest. Like I'm just dying to
Mm,
see what happens at the end. And that ending better be good cuz I'm gonna cry cuz I literally wanted to throw my phone for the
Me and Didi are like,
for
we
the
ain't got there yet,
yeah,
so we don't
no,
know
for
what
the
to do.
Children of Blood and Bone trilogy. I was like,
I gotta read that one
I
too.
ain't read that one.
You know what? That series in particular, I'm always nervous to pick it up because of what I've heard on books. I hear so many negative things, but not
Mm,
specific things,
yeah.
and that's what makes me want
I
to
mean,
not want to
to
pick
be
it up.
honest, the first and second one, great. I mean, second one, good. I just didn't like the main character. I felt like she was a little bit more whiny in that one. First one knocks it out of the damn park, man. Like that one will always be a 5 star. It would always be a 5 star. I don't know if she has an issue with writing sequels and
right.
trilogies. Okay, like there's a difference. Like you good in that you thrust everything in and you see this is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket and then you get offered to do another book and then another book and then not knowing where the direction of it needs to go. So as much
So it took a minute, right, for her to write the second and third book. There was a large gap
it
between the second and third book,
sort of
a couple of
sort of
years.
but the gap between the story follows right after the second one.
Okay,
But the question of the day was, did we really needed that story? Nope.
Mm,
no, I'm scared to
Right.
find out
Then
because I don't want to waste my
right.
time.
So it's
Woo.
like which did we need it to veer off into this way when we were here? Like we gather all of our characters. We're good. I don't need another one. Like I don't care what their journey was after that. Like I don't. Like I felt like she literally gave it a nice bow with a cherry on top after that second one. Should have just stayed as a duology.
right.
It didn't have to go.
Somebody asked for that third book, or maybe it was a contract that she had,
Well, that's what I'm
signed
saying.
off that she
I
was going
think
to
she
do.
was contracted. I think after the amazing run of her books, a lot of people was reading it,
Mhm.
that they went ahead and, asked her to, hey, do a third one. All right. And then this is her trying to figure out a story sitting in front of her computer and she's figuring out a story. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion. Okay. Like, don't
I'm gonna find out. Not this year, maybe next
yeah.
year. I'm trying to pace
Well,
myself.
probably when by the time you read it, the movie will be out.
Mm. Do you know what? That was the other thing. I'm to be fair, maybe because I haven't read the book,
Hmm.
but I felt like she got way too much criticism for the casting on it. Like I didn't really feel like the casting was that bad.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was a beautiful cast. I thought that was spot on, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So I do, but people anyway. People be picky.
In
People be
fact,
picky.
to me, just from every single actor that was on there that's cast, I've seen them. So I know exactly what they bring to the table. Those characters that are in the book,
Mm,
that was spot on.
mm,
That was spot on. I couldn't not agree. It was
mm.
spot on. It's exactly
Who
soon
you
as she put it
envision?
in there, I was like, "Yep, that's who I think would." Yeah, I can see that happening. Perfect. It was perfect casting. So nah, I don't know how or why. I don't even like bother with other people's opinions because to me, I'm just like, y'all not an avid watcher like I am. Like I know these actors and how they act and why they pick certain things. You know, what can they offer into bringing it to the screen? There's reasons why certain people do not pick certain roles. These particular actors are very, very choosy, especially the one that is playing the sister.
Oh, I don't know which one that was
I
in.
know, and it's
All I
like,
know is I saw Idris, I saw Viola,
right.
I saw is it Chidel? I listen,
She
I
was
saw all of them. I said
yeah,
she had, yeah. I said, listen, she went, they spent money. I was like,
money.
ooh, you got money.
Honey, everybody gonna come out in their dashikis and
Money.
ankaras and all of that for this whole premiere.
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
said,
be here
you
for
got
it. Yeah,
money.
no, she got money. She's expecting. In fact, I mean, to me, I would assume that the movie studio is expecting a huge return from this. Okay,
Mhm.
so however much they are paying, but just remember, even though we do have an inclusion ride for these actors doesn't mean that they're getting paid for that much either.
True. That is very true.
That's the other thing that sucks. So just because we have the most talented Viola Davis doesn't mean Viola Davis is getting paid
This is true.
what she's
Viola.
right. The Meryl Streep money, if you will. Okay. Let's be very clear. The Meryl Streep money, if you will. So, beautiful cast. I can't wait. I feel like by the time Jaleesa get to it, movie will be already out.
I'm trying to get what is the tentative date for the
I don't
release?
know.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
know? Okay,
No, I don't know.
okay.
I know if HBO has it acquired, they like to get theirs out within the 3 years. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's enough time. That means I can read one book a year. Or maybe two, depending on how good that first
right.
book is.
Yeah.
Because
No,
like
like
if
I'm
it's
telling you
good,
that
I'll jump right into
that
it.
first book you're gonna love. Second book, you might be like, oh my God. No, I can see you sitting there being like, yo, this girl is getting on my nerves because she's too whiny. It was the first thing I thought of when when
It's upstairs.
when it was happening. I kept thinking like Jaleesa's gonna be like, yo, this girl is like whining and getting annoying with it.
Yeah, that's because me and
I know.
YA books. Like when the characters when they start acting like they're
Right.
supposed to act, which is teenagers.
No,
God, just
but this was me.
understand
I
it.
was like, girl, you grown. If you don't stop that, I'm gonna hit you. But you grown.
Like, why are you
Right.
whining? Like, suck
Right.
it up, keep on pushing.
It was a lot.
But I just,
Hopefully they change it. If the second movie comes out, if they do decide to do, which I don't see why not, because I feel like all black people is coming out to see this. But if they do the second one, they might do the opposite and not make her whiny. You know what I mean? Like it's a possibility. Like sometimes it doesn't really translate well from book to screen, and then they'll go ahead and do the opposite of what the intents and purposes of. And
Mm.
to me,
mhm.
her intent, there was no purpose. So it's definitely not called for. Like we don't have to do that in a movie. So I would be happy to not have to deal with that. Yeah.
Cut that
Right.
out.
Hold on. Uh
Children of Blood and Bone, Alicia. I forget what the trilogy is called.
I believe it's just that is. Oh no, no, no. It is under a
Oh,
different
Legacy, is it? The
the
Legacy of
legacy.
Orisha.
Yeah.
Legacy of Orisha.
All right. But yeah.
Orisha, Orisha.
English.
Mm-hmm. Cherie said, where you been, Jaleesa?
I've been over here, child. I've been over here just, applying my sunscreen, drinking my water,
Right.
Waters upstairs.
and paying these bills
Okay. Girl.
and trying to get some decent sleep. But I've been here. I've been reading it. I haven't been online.
Hmm.
I don't know. It feels better for me not to be online. I
Hmm.
hope that makes sense. Like it's almost like I'm going back to my childhood days where I would go outside and play hopscotch and jack. The screen time is important to me. Let me just like cut out all that
Right.
BS. I was gonna say, yeah, screen time is important to me. So I've been like staying away from the
Hmm.
screen. You get me once a month every now and then. I'm here today. Maybe next month I'll pop up with somebody else's screen time.
She said,
But I
she
feel
said, missed you. Amen to paying these bills, child.
oh, thank you. Girl, I'll be trying to pay
I
these
know.
bills. They just keep
They do.
coming.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They keep coming.
I know.
I'm this close to just putting somebody else's address on it.
Oh
Facts.
wow. I
Facts.
bought this book in 2019.
Hmm.
I still don't read it.
Yeah, see, this is the thing with Chewing of Blood and Bone. I didn't know it was such a big deal until it was on the Jimmy Fallon show, and he had it like his summer book or summer book
Hmm.
club book or
Hmm.
something like that. And I was like, where did lady come from? All of a sudden, it was moving so fast,
Hmm.
and then I didn't see her again after that second book. I'm like, what happened?
No,
Should I even try to read the first book if you're gonna disappear after the second book and you're supposed to do the third?
yeah.
But she came back like nothing, like
She
nothing
sure did. Yeah. She sure did. Real
happened.
fast.
But I'm excited to see the movie whenever it comes
Hmm.
out. I just hope that it's not longer than 2 hours. Yes, I'm going to be picky. If it's longer than 2 hours, I just might not
But
finish it.
sometimes the good movies you need that extra time for it to do
Because
it
you're
justice.
right.
Because
Hmm.
when you try and
Let
get
me
those movies under that 2 hour mark, they cut
apologize.
out way too much. You know.
That means I'll have to wait until it's available on the streaming service. Like, kid you not, I'm still trying to finish Wicked.
Really?
Half an hour left. Yes, girl. I started Wicked like 2 weeks
Oh
ago.
no, you did buy. I knew you would buy that. Girl, put it down. I knew you would buy that. Go ahead and open it.
I like those colors.
I want to see.
And
Yeah,
did
I'm trying to finish
I want to
Wicked.
but
see
it
the
came
cover.
damaged, but I
Like,
can't be bothered to send it back. I was like, Jaleesa gonna tell me to stop being too
No,
picky.
I'm gonna tell you to stop it. Yeah. No, because it looks nice. I like it. What
It's
is it?
because
A
you
four?
can't see it up close. I'm gonna put my face.
Is a 4 book series? You all right?
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
I wonder, like, okay, so if anybody's read this series, the first book, not first book, the first movie, Wicked, which book is it covering? Because I
Oh, I
don't
don't
know.
Oh, the
know.
And the
first
second,
one.
Mm.
But they don't.
oh, wait, so,
But apparently they well, at least from what I've heard, the musical really does not follow the books. I don't know. I'm not.
oh, it doesn't,
I'm
okay.
not ready to read it. I'll just tell you that I'm not ready to read
Mm.
them,
You're
and I'm not
wow.
ready to watch the movie yet
Well,
either.
Hmm.
of course, the movie, surprisingly, I'm enjoying it. But I'm the kind of person where when you start singing, I just kind of, I disassociate. I don't even hear it. When people start talking about the songs, I'm like, y'all, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part. I was watching the people moving
Yeah.
and dancing and action. And but when you singing, you at least I don't hear it. I did the same thing with
Hmm.
Tyler Perry when he had his plays and he started singing. I don't hear
Yeah.
nothing. But the acting is good. It's
Hmm.
really funny. I've been laughing
Hmm.
a lot. I've noticed that I really don't care for Ariana Grande as an
Who
actress,
you telling?
like at
Child,
all.
I prefer her singing. I
I,
was like, you Harry,
yes.
listen. Livy was like, when is she going to sing again? I was like, wow.
Ooh, oh my God. Not Olivia. She can roast without doing it on purpose. But it's true. Because even when I was younger and I used to watch Nickelodeon, I didn't understand what's the big deal when it came to her character. I think she was like what, Victorious or something?
Mhm.
I don't know. She was on one of those shows.
Oh no,
I don't know. I
I
remember
yeah,
thinking, oh,
we watched one episode and I was like,
the thing is for me.
No, it was already like a little disturbing and I had to turn it off.
Oh yeah, because you know what? Actually, I didn't know it was like that until I saw Quiet
Mhm.
on Set. When you told me to watch it. Yeah, that scene was really hard to
Mhm.
watch. Um, but yeah, no, and Wicked, she's okay. She's just mean,
Yeah.
I, and
Yeah.
that's it. So it's
Yeah,
okay.
like it wasn't anything so over the top big for me. I think I was just sitting there just watching it just like how you were. And when it came to the songs,
Mhm.
I was like, all right, because I'm not a musical person. I can't stand musicals. But
Same. Yeah. I wish I were
right.
though.
Like I cannot sit here and stomach a lot of musicals and it annoys me to be honest. Like yeah.
Really, I'm surprised because you're from New York, and it's like the well, so I've heard that's the thing to
Nah,
do
I'm
to
from the
go
hood
to
though.
musicals.
Like I don't care for no damn musicals.
Yeah,
Like I'm from the hood.
right, but did you go to at least like one, like the Color Purple? What else? I'm trying to think of some of the black ones that I know that I would go to. I would go to see Color Purple. I maybe would go see what is it called? Something about what was that Tyler Perry movie where it had Whoopi Goldberg, Felicia
Mm,
Rashad,
yeah.
Tandy Newton. Oh God, what's the other girl's name? I forgot. But it's like something for colored girls. You know what I'm talking
For
about?
colored girls.
That one? Mm-hmm.
That's the title. For
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I thought it was something about the colored
oh,
girls. That something about the rainbow. It's like a long title. Oh, look who it is.
She called your name, but I had to
Hey,
hey
guys.
baby.
We listen. Shake your bro. I know that's right.
yeah.
What you did? She been quiet.
She with their grandmothers. That's why. I had to
Oh,
close the
okay.
door. Mm-hmm. The
You're ready for Liz's story time?
not yet. You gotta wait till the end.
So you ready for the
Oh.
I know. You always I know you at the ready. But you don't need
story time?
go ahead.
I can see her now with like a whole bunch of journals and stuff when she get older, just writing stories. Girl, we done been and like we what do you call it? We've been ignoring the chat. They've been talking, and
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get to all right.
I'm gonna shut
Go
up.
ahead, close the door.
I hope you all are staying
Jesse,
hydrated.
I'm up
No,
to the
continue
meeting.
telling y'all.
Right. Oh, dag, I
Mm.
just missed it. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I got it. Stick with me, people. Stick with me.
Oh, I was even talking about the honeycomb brioche. I thought it
Yeah.
was bread. The brioche bread is really good. Okay, with some butter.
Oh,
Can't eat it no more. That makes my blood sugar go sky high. I don't know what's in it.
I know.
Sugar.
Not
Okay,
sweet.
here we go. It's probably
Yellow.
intermediate. It's a little different, but once you can read your stitches, it's so easy to remember. She's talking about the honeycomb stitching, which
I may try it out today. While the kids are playing video games, maybe I'll whip out my needles and try my hand at two
right.
rows. I don't know about no 16. That's a lot.
My project right here.
Oh, you
See,
got your crochet?
My,
see,
my little my little
I
project.
love it.
What you gonna
I
you be a
know.
little project?
Jesse also said Victoria's Secret. Yes, this bag. I'm telling you, I'm wearing this bag. I promise you, I'm gonna wear this bag.
Oh, I ain't been in a minute. Do they still have nail polish?
Hmm.
Or they stopped selling that? Back in the day, I don't know if they still
Hmm.
have it. It's been a minute since I've been to Victoria's Secret. I think the last time I went was maybe when I was in college. But I know before that they used to have nail polish that smelled like the most popular scents they
No, I
had.
didn't know.
My sister bought me one that was the pear
Hmm.
one. It smelled so
I
good.
never.
I'm like, why do our nails have to smell good? But it didn't really matter because I was having a good time with the pear scented nail polish. It was clear.
It was okay because
It was like a clear green.
I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
now it could have been there. I just didn't see it,
Okay.
but because she had went ahead and picked up the lip gloss, that was the only. thing that was like in my vision of it all. So I just went ahead and just purchased the lip gloss along with it, and then that was it. I if they had it, I just didn't see it. You know.
I'm about
Hmm.
to look it up and see.
Um.
Because my mama got some sandals for me for my birthday, so I got to paint my toes
Right.
just for her.
Yeah. Elena said hi to Jaleesa. Olivia said hi to us. So all of us. Um, Thank you, Livia, for saying happy early birthday. Christina said, remember to hydrate and have a snack, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified because you know YouTube be on that BS as always. Um, Anna said, happy early birthday. Thank you. Glinda, ooh, where we at? Glinda said hi to everybody. And then or more highs. And then Christina said, my laptop making my eye twitch, went back and streamed. Kita, your project is looking good. Thank you. I still gotta post it in the crafty corner. Listen, every time I go into the Discord, it's probably like the first thing that I'm touching is the crafty corner
Yeah,
because
crafty
everybody is
corner.
like we're all so creative and doing things and I'm sitting there just like literally just scrolling and then my husband's like, what are you doing, why are you smiling? Because I'm like, it looks so pretty, like leave me alone, give me my moment.
Right? I'm going to say the
Like
same
give me
thing.
a
Let me
moment.
live.
Oh my god. Yeah, Double N Jen said that is so pretty, thank you. And everybody's saying hi. Hold on. Oh yeah, everybody's saying to do it, so okay, I will do the wish list. It will be posted in the community post. Just give me by tomorrow, by the end of the day of tomorrow. I will definitely put it up. Um, yeah, she said, Jesse said you can use the community page. You can also add it to the descriptions of your video. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. I will do that. I'll figure it out. I'll do that. She Christina also said you can add the link on your about me section. Oh, that's where you put it at. Okay. Okay. Like where you would put your Goodreads, etc. Okay. I will check that out. And then Double N Jen said, my daughter just got her first job. Yay.
Woo! We like an employed person.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay. And she said she will be a hostess at Chili's. If you know that place, of course, we eat there all the
Mhm.
time. And then everybody's saying congratulations from Libya to Jen. Uh, she says she's so excited. Hold on. Why I can't get this thing going? Come on.
So just
She's
3
so
days
excited.
away.
I think it would be fun just 3 days a week. Yeah, that's okay. She's still making money. She's getting her coins because we all need to make sure we get our
Mhm.
coins. I was so happy to have my first check in
Amen.
4 years. So yes, I completely understand. Don't matter if it's 3 days, 2 days, whatever. It will still be there. Congrats to your daughter, Jen, from Christina. You really have to know someone to get into a place, and one of her friends told them about her. Good. See? Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's all I was telling my oldest. I was like, you need to talk to people. He has several friends who have jobs at school. I'm like, why won't you ask
Hmm.
them, hey, how did you get this job? Is your job hiring?
Hmm.
Oh, no, I don't know what to say. I'm like, you know what? You're going to be broke all summer.
Facts.
If you keep it up.
Okay.
You can't be surviving on money from Big Mama, which is my mother. That's what they call her, Big
Oh
Mama.
no.
But she gets the money from season for the
Hmm.
most part. Just go get a job. If you get a job, you can get that Nintendo you've been talking about.
Hmm. And I
Seriously,
always had
no.
used my like I was telling y'all before, like I used the money that I had from the summer. That's the money that I would use to pay for school stuff when school started. Books,
Mhm.
clothes, all of that. Especially when it came, to that time. Cause I was like, ain't nobody got money for me. So I had to do for me. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Getting high.
Hmm.
But,
Books and things with Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Hello. Just joining, eating lunch and folding laundry. Girl, yeah, the laundry is still calling for me. I still gotta go over there and get it.
we all washing clothes every day. every day. All of us watching
I'm
clothes.
looking at this stuff now. Like I got two full bags. I'm about to fill up a third one. I gotta fold these clothes today. I can't let it go for another week. I really can't. Um,
Mm,
yeah. Sulo. Oh, Sue. Hey. Say hello to everyone. I'm trying to,
thank you.
and everybody's saying, hey, I put in the studio knit. That's the lady that I follow. Also got the ebook from Christina, went ahead and was nice enough to put the link in for her YouTube. Uh,
Thank you.
and then everybody's saying hello to Dee Dee. And hold on. Jean came in. Hey, Jean. She said, hello, Kita, Dee Dee, and Jaleesa. Trying to get 70% of A Perfect Marriage. Wasn't one of y'all trying to read that?
All
Or
of us. Me, Jean, and Livia are reading it.
okay.
Livia's finished. Jean is like 70% through. I am 2%. I'm supposed to read it today.
I,
I have,
let me check out.
but
What
I
happened
will.
today?
Keep on.
Huh?
What happened today?
I fell asleep. I
It's a. I know. As far as I got, it's a decent
mm,
book. Like it keeps your attention. We're talking about the same one, right? By Geneva Rose.
yes, yeah.
Is it
No,
Geneva Rose?
I got the
Okay. Yeah. It's,
audio, but the audio doesn't sync to my digital book, and I have a thing about that, so I
mm,
just left it, and then I said I'll read it with my eyes, and then this week's been a week, and then today I went up because I didn't want to be in here. I've been in down on the computer for a while. I was just like, I have just not had a day where I just chill in bed.
Hmm.
I took myself and my Bible and my tabs because I was supposed to tab up my Bible, and I said I'll do that. And then I think I was watching one of Gavin's video. I think it was like his 24-hour reading challenge or something. Next minute, I know Kida was on my screen, and then she wasn't. I said,
you're like, wait, what happened?
what happened? And then my sister
Like,
messaged me, and I was like, because I really do. Because when I say I woke up, I thought I was tripping. I was like, Bakita was just live. I don't understand what's going on. So I was just rewinded, and I was like, oh, her internet gone, and that's when I messaged. I was like, you good? But yeah,
No.
you needed to
Yeah.
rest. You
Yeah,
look
you
like
need a
you needed
yeah.
rest. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Alicia said, "Oh, gotcha. Thank you. I have that on my list. Oh, for the read to read at some point. Yeah. I mean, listen, the trilogies that is on, take it, how you will. If you want to read it, by all means, go ahead. You never know. It may resonate with you more than other people. So never let one of our opinions about books deter you from reading the book.
Mm.
Okay? You gotta sometimes just take it upon yourself to just give it a try. You never know.
Yeah.
Cherie, oh yeah, we read that one where she said, missed you. And
Wait,
I meant that you did that.
wait, no. I don't know. I feel like I'm putting them gang
You,
signs, so that's why it feels weird.
I can't
Yeah, if
do.
I did,
This is the one I
yeah,
can't do for some reason.
right. I need to be careful. I'm trying to live another day.
Yo, let me do that. There's a bunch of them that lives over here, right? Yeah. I be walking past. No, this is how they know that you've been in the hood, that you live in a hood. Is that nod, that specific nod? Because there's different nods that you give. Okay, I promise you there is. If you give the wrong one, you better run. But there's a nod, like one of them was walking past me, and on top of that, he was in full colors, like the outfit and everything. But yeah, we looked at each other. I was like, mm-hmm, yep, recognize you. Yep, that's it. You just keep it moving. Uh-huh. No, they live right over here. Alicia said, I have seen the trailers for Wicked with Ariana, and I'm just not that interested in seeing it. I love Wizard of Oz, but this version, not so much. Listen, the only reason
Yeah.
why I read, not read, watched the movie is because Jeff Goldblum. Like, I don't even care about anybody else. Like, I watched it because he's in it. I
Mhm.
watch anything with him in it, and it makes my day. I just love watching him. Lily said, I like certain musicals. I love Mamma Mia. All right, I'll give you that one. Mamma Mia is really good. Mamma Mia, I can do it.
I still need to watch that one. I haven't seen
Now, are we talking? Oh, you know what? I am lying. I
it.
did go to the theater. Yes, the main theater in New York that's sitting next to the Juilliard School. That's where they put all the musicals at. Yes, when I was a kid, I did go see Mamma Mia, but it was a black version of it, and it was actually from school.
Mm.
And the woman, I remember it resonated with me a lot because that woman can sing, honey. That girl can sing at that time. Woo, child, that was a musical right there. So, yeah, I have. Other than that, anywhere after that, nope. I don't like musicals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
like
here.
I'm not. Mm-mm.
I saw The Lion King. I think that's the only one I've
I
seen.
know. I know.
And I saw something in Italian.
Oh, you did?
Don't, but I don't remember what it was about.
Hmm.
I don't remember. Yeah, I have seen Lion King live. That was
Yeah.
fun.
No, I believe it. I believe it. Lily
You should
dropped.
take liberties.
Now, Lily dropped a gem. That is also another good one. Little Shop of Horrors. Because if anybody has seen that, it also has
Um,
Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell in it. And
yeah,
them
yeah,
ladies can sing, honey.
that's my thing. Yeah. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. That and Beetlejuice,
Right.
you couldn't tell me nothing.
Listen, Beetlejuice. Yesterday, Lisa, you seen it?
Did
Because
you watch it
I
yesterday?
was trying to find. I was like, why they got Gladiators 2 already on Prime, but they ain't got no Beetlejuice. Where's Beetle? Like,
Beetlejuice
I
is on
love
Max
Beetlejuice.
1 and 2.
Mm,
I
you got
need to
mad?
go look for
Yeah.
it. But no,
Yeah.
I didn't like two that much. I love one. That's
Yeah,
enough. They
no.
didn't have to
One
make a
is
second.
like that's always the movie to watch. One. Yeah.
Mhm.
Second one, I have not watched it yet. I don't know when I will get there. It's just Beetlejuice was at a certain time in space. Like, I don't know how I feel about watching something that was so nostalgic during that time, you
Yeah,
know? So, yeah,
yeah.
it gives me pause to do that.
That's like if they were to make another Gremlins movie, I'd be upset. Like, leave Gremlins alone. Leave Beetlejuice alone. Leave anything from between like 88 when I was born and like
Hmm
94, 96. Leave it alone.
Actually,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
Actually,
it.
all the way to the 2000. Anywhere after that, yeah,
You think really? Ooh,
I feel yeah, like just leave those
leave
movies
it
alone.
alone.
Listen, the fact that they went ahead and recreated Bring It On so many times is baffling to me. Like
Um, girl, bring it on. The first one was enough.
first one,
And maybe the one with Hayden Panettiere, that one
yeah,
was
that one was
funny.
funny.
It had some fun in it
Yeah,
too. It was funny, but yeah, no, one is
yeah,
enough. You
I
don't need
can't.
one.
Hmm
Where's the budget coming from? That's my question of the day.
they'll find it.
Where's the budget coming
They'll
Yeah,
find it.
from? Somebody's
I don't know.
asking.
Cherise said, "Congratulations to Jen." She said, "Get them coins, girl." That's right. Cherie also said, "Laundry watching me. I'm watching the laundry." That's right. Same here, honey.
We're gonna have to choose that. Get up and put the
Like I
phone.
can't.
Hang
Right. Uh, Lily said, "I have one kid and I'm always doing laundry. Props to parents with more than
up.
one kid." I know.
Right. I was telling my friend that the other day. I was like, dude, because I was watching Soul Clean yesterday. I said, do you ever think about how our parents and our grandparents were able to deal with so many kids? My mother and father both are from big families. My father had 9 siblings. My mother had
Hmm
10. So, and then I don't know how many their grandparents, their parents had. How do you deal with
Well,
all of
you
that? I
the
keep getting
older
upset.
kids,
We got to put the trash
yeah,
out.
no, the older kids got to take up for being parents.
Yeah, you're
They the
right.
ones that gotta
That's a
take care of
lot
the
though.
kids. Hmm.
So much waste though. Like you constantly wash your clothes, and if you didn't have a washing
Hmm.
machine, you wash it
Yeah,
by
no,
hand.
my mom and them,
Oh,
they had to wash it by hand until they came until they moved to New
I mean,
York.
I knew I was English when I went home.
in Nigeria. Wait, do you? I don't know. Do they use washing stones there, or you have to use hands? The washing
Hands,
stone
but
or the hand?
I knew that first time, and I did it. My grandmother said, "You're just playing in water. You're just playing in the
Mm.
water." I said, "I'm trying."
Hmm.
Compared to my cousins, they were getting out all sorts of dirt, and I'm just there, floom, 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 just give me some almost, with the
Right.
little. My grandmother said, "You are playing in water." I said,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Like, well, dang. Okay, well, let me show me how
I'm
to
not
do it
even sure.
properly because
No,
I
my
don't know what
grandmother
I'm
was
doing.
Right.
not of that age. She was not of
No.
Oh.
that age. She was not. No,
Oh,
show me. Oh yeah, go and sit down. You are playing in water. Sit
Mm.
down. Oh yeah, you will
Mm.
learn. And
Oh
then
no.
I'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, come and sit with me.
oh,
But
Oh,
I was
oh
spoiled because I
no.
didn't live there. So, but yeah, no, that got old
Hmm.
real
right,
quick.
right.
That got old because
Mm.
Right.
my grandmother said, okay, you have been here for 1 week. Oh yeah, times
Hmm.
even the sweeping of the floor with the floor. Yeah, no, I was just getting small
Mm.
little dust particles. My cousins were just bringing all sorts. I think, yeah, I'm English.
Hmm. Don't worry, because my husband he showed me that too. Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
It's like a little
I
flick.
was like,
There's like
yeah,
a certain
no.
flick to the
Yeah.
wrist that you've
Hmm.
got to get. And I was like, oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, I'm English.
no, and this is what I told him. I said, no, I'm American. So where's my broom at? Right.
right.
Yeah.
I prefer the broom. Give me the
It's
broom.
like I love you, but no, there's this thing called a broom here. So
No,
yeah,
but
if we don't have
but
that, I'm not doing
truthfully,
nothing.
once you get it down, those the African
Hmm.
brooms or the Caribbean, those brooms,
I
they
know they
get the
really.
job done better, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Mm.
Oh
So,
no, I agree.
but yeah,
I agree. Hey, Nell
no,
made it in. She was lurking this whole time. I know. I see you,
Nell,
child.
I need to message Nell because I swear, me and Nell are supposed to buddy read something. I don't know what
Oh,
book it is,
which one?
but we were supposed to read
Mm,
it together. So
mm. Wait, is she reading? Because I know there was that one time she was doing the buddy read or group read of the Skyland series. Is she doing the third one?
I don't know. I know we read this could be us together last year towards the end of that was good. I read that with Nell.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, we
I read
did. What was it?
Yeah,
Monster. And wasn't Glenda
yeah.
in there
I
too?
didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to
Mhm.
listen to Glenda's message before it deleted because I think be forgetting about
Mhm.
Voxer. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we read that together last year. Me, Nell, Jaleesa, Glenda, and
Mhm.
Atia. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All
They
right.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she said, been listening to y'all while typing up some stuff. Need to read at some point. I know. I know. I figured, hey, today ain't that type of day.
He was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Nah, really. Because now I got to verify my library cards on this daggone Libby. Like, yeah,
Why
man.
do they do that? It's so random. It's not like, oh, they verify after, like, let's say every 6 months. It's like it's a
Mhm.
random time they want
It's
to
random.
verify it. I can
Yeah.
understand you want to verify it if I haven't touched my device in so many weeks. Okay, that
Nah,
makes
I've been
sense.
on it.
But
Hmm.
no, and I know between all of us, we got a whole bunch of different cards. Imagine having to do that for all of
And I just got that other one. Remember I was telling you like I had to go and do the fingerprint at the so
them.
anybody that don't know, I went to do fingerprint at the library knowing that I'm going to take books out. at this library because tell me why the city that I currently have the library card at, it looks so ghetto. So, and I could say that. And so I gets over to this particular library that I've been dying to go to for some time now. I finally go in there and it is like the most luxurious, fancy, fancy, fancy.
These libraries, they be showing up and showing out, especially when you go to different ones. You may
Right.
think that the one down the street is the only one. No, baby. Go to all the ones in the system. You will see certain ones got different budgets.
Girl, the suburbs. The suburbs is
Yeah,
suburban.
the air
Okay.
be cool.
Okay. So then I gets in there and, do the fingerprints and I'm walking through and I see all these daggone books and I was like, I gotta get some, right? Because y'all ain't got them at my own library.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
And this one here has so many diverse books. Like the books that I showed y'all, I would never have been able to get at my library,
Mm.
which is wild to
And it's in
me.
the same system.
It is in the same.
That's strange to me.
It is.
Because you would think if the books are circulating, then eventually it would be at your the library that's closer to you.
Mm.
So
Mm-mm. No.
that just goes
And
to show everybody don't know. Everybody doesn't know what their library can do for them.
right. And
Yeah.
that's why it's always like when you were saying that you library hop, I'm like, yeah, if I had a car, I would. You know what I mean? Like I'd be going from one library to another. But this one here, I just took the opportunity because I felt like, well, yeah, why not just go over there and just see? Like if there's an
Right.
opportunity now, I might as well take it.
Mhm.
So, and I just went ahead and took it. So then when I come out, my husband was like, you just couldn't help
No,
yourself.
we
I sure
can't.
couldn't. I
We
said, it's
cannot.
like this. I said, "So, am I able to get a library card here?" And she was like, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Well, let's get it going
Right.
because I'm ready to take these
And
books out." And I said, "We just need to take these out right now before I go and hop into the manga graphic novel section that I keep seeing staring right behind me, burning a hole in the back of my neck." Okay,
you should
for
have asked
sure.
to see
But
what's
yeah,
the maximum number of cards you can get. Because that's what I asked them. I was like, how many can I get? And they said two. I said, I bet. Everybody in my family gonna have two cards.
really.
Me, husband, and kids.
Oh,
And I'm gonna use all the cards.
well, I mean, I got like 3 cards right now.
Child, I got like one, two, wait. Actually, I got more than that because we
No,
got two
4.
libraries that are close to us, so you can get two cards at each of the libraries. So let's do quick math.
Mm,
If each child has 4 cards, then that's 8 already.
mhm.
And then between them, so that's 16 cards. Do I need that? No. And the
Right,
kids get a card with their school. I didn't tell y'all about that. If you got children in this chat right here, check to see if your child has a library
right.
card with their school. I'm pretty sure they do. And
No,
just
for
use
real.
it, okay? Just use it. Use it. It
Right.
helps a lot.
Yeah, no, I think because this here is in a whole different county, so I'm not in that county. But that's yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna just get one. So I may have to go to another
Mm.
county and then see if I can acquire a library card from there. But if anything, I will probably do it online than I
Yeah.
would like go for
Mhm.
right now. Because those other ones, like you literally have to travel just to get there. So, but that's all right. That's all right. So what we're gonna do is we're already after getting close to 2:30, so we'll go ahead and do a 45 minute. I gotta check on the food. My mom is helping me out right now with that. So I decided to do 45 minutes.
Okay.
Cool for
Yeah,
everybody.
that's
All
good.
right. All right. So I'll see you back in 45 in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, hey, hey.
Oops.
No worries. All right. So that was 45. I think that would be like the last sprint because we got to get through Livy's story time.
Can you
You
hear
can't
me?
hear?
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be doing I think that would be the last one because I want to get through the comments and the Livy's story time. She'll be here in a minute. So 45 minutes. What did y'all do? Eat?
Yep.
Yeah. The food is nearly no, I think it's done. Everything is done. My mom helped out with the rest of it. So she just had the Livy has some mac and cheese,
Hmm.
of course. But yeah, and I was just folding clothes. It's a lot, like a lot of clothes. So I figured to get started with some of that. Jaleesa, you was eating?
Julissa can't hear you.
Oh, she really can't. I can't.
No, she can.
Oh, you can't hear me. All right, so
I'm here. I'm
I
here for Libby's story time.
I don't know why she can't hear me, but you can hear me, Dee Dee,
I
right?
can. I can hear you. Yeah, I'm upstairs, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm here, everybody.
Yes, I know you're here. All right.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted. You are definitely muted. I am just setting up her the time thing and then taking off. Hold on, girl. Before I start hitting something and then this whole thing come off.
We don't want that.
No, we don't need another mishap, child. I promise you. All right, so we're gonna do. Girl, you really can't. Did you mute at the same time, Jaleesa? Oh, she really can't hear us, girl.
Julissa don't know.
Hold on
Oh
here.
no.
You. It's all. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You really meet yourself.
Weird. Okay, so Dee Dee can hear me.
No, I couldn't hear you. Now
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can
but
hear you
Kita
now.
can't hear me. But
I
I
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you, and I can't hear Kita. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm
All
doing.
right. Okay.
Can Delisa still? I think Delisa can hear us.
No, she gonna come off and come back on. All right. So, are you ready?
You ready for Libby's story time, Kiki?
Mhm. I
Yeah.
am indeed. Um.
Okay.
Do me a favor and close that door. Hold on for a minute. She gonna close the door. Go ahead. All right. So we'll do one song. Okay. You got to do one song and one story.
What about the story?
I don't have time, honey. Come on. Come on, because we in a rush. All right? Oi. All right. Ready? Livy's story time.
Yeah.
All right. What's the story?
Okay, so once upon a time, Canada was a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
And now, on the sudden, licorice has been here. And now he canceled all the fruits and veggies.
Mm-hmm.
And then, on sun, the gingerbread has saved it, but not as Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Superman can save the day for all.
Mm.
And now, when he saved it, he was captured by Licorice and into a secret lair.
Mm.
And then when he tried, he couldn't get out because he put in his hat because all of a sudden he was free.
Mm.
Now he saved the day for last and for all. The end.
Good job, honey.
Well done.
You know,
I
y'all
like
know why.
that.
Y'all know why I'm surprised. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're ready
Yes,
for
you
my
don't get
song?
an ending because it'll keep going, and it usually be a little bit longer.
I
Look,
know.
what happened? Ooh,
You're doing awesome. High five.
hey, high five! High five for brevity. Amen.
Yes. Amen. All right.
You're ready for my song?
Yes, I am.
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. When you sing, when you dance, when you sing,
Mm-mm.
when you dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I sing all you day. When you sing, when you always dance or sound, wiggle, wiggle. When you wiggle in the house, when you sing. When the house is called DJ in the house.
Mm.
Time. When you pass. When you sing it for all your life.
Woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Good job. Look
Yeah.
at you.
I like that.
All right.
I can do an 8 count to it. Okay.
Okay. Honey. Got the beat going. All right. You did awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Well done.
There you go. Good job. All right. So I'm gonna need you to go back with your grandmothers so I can finish this out. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
darling.
Julius. Bye, DT.
Bye, baby.
All right. Next time. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Oh, keep doing that so good.
You got it. Yep. She said, okay, good talking. All right.
Listen,
Right.
Livy's got her grandparents, her grandmothers, but we ain't interesting.
No.
She gave
No.
us 5 minutes.
That's right.
That's it. The star gave us 5 minutes. She said, "Okay, the people want me, but they can't have me for long."
Yeah, no, she and on top of that, they putting together the Lego set with her.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's like more interested.
Yeah. She said, "Oh."
First, she was more interested in my mac and cheese, so she had that. Now she's ready, got the energy up, and she's ready to tackle the rest of the Lego. Yeah, like it's it's so crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we go back. Oh yeah, so Cherie said, "Wait, Jaleesa, what gang you a part of?" Instead of
I was trying not to put up any game because I noticed I was like my fingers were doing something. I said, wait, let me do. You know what kind of hand? I was trying to make a heart. I didn't want to do nothing else.
and then it'll be like sudden knocks at your door.
No,
Could you
right, I
imagine?
found her. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was just trying to make a heart. I wasn't trying to do nothing else. Okay. I think
Hilarious.
that's so serious. Long story short, my cousin one time it was raining really hard, and he didn't have an umbrella on campus, so the only umbrella that was available was an umbrella that belonged to a fraternity. Some people jumped him. Okay, over an umbrella.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
how.
I
That's why I said like certain in New York. Yeah, like you couldn't wear certain
be careful.
colors. You couldn't wear certain
Yeah, I had to
colors.
watch my hands.
Mhm.
Dee did it for me though. They'll be pressed to trying to find you, but I'm right down the street.
Right.
There's a whole lake ocean between us. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta have to
Right.
learn how to swim to get to
You'll
mine.
be on the safe side. Me,
Right.
not so much. Y'all was trying to
Jesus.
put a heart up earlier. Mm-hmm.
Also, too, like even I was questioned. Yeah, by a gang member. Yeah.
Really?
Uh huh.
Gee.
Yeah. I was looking at him and I was like, dude, I'm too smart for this. Please leave me alone. I'm going home. I got homework to do. And he was like, all right, I see you. I was like, I know. Yep.
You
hmm
need to walk this way. Leave me
I'm
alone.
walking, yep, straight home. That's
You
all I need.
ain't gotta worry about me.
Never. Absolutely not. Nell said, I'm pretty sure Diddy just called all the Bloods just now.
Yeah. Cause you did it like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, oh, whoa, whoa.
I
I
just
don't know
I
how to
just
say
only called
that.
the West Coast.
I be getting nervous. Child.
Oh man.
They
And
be
then
having you scared to wear certain colors most of the time.
right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Cherie is laughing at what Nell said. That's hilarious. Everybody's laughing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Is this Cherie? Yeah. Cherie said, I didn't even know they remade Honey 4 times.
It's been that
They
many
did.
times.
I
Okay, wait.
only got up to 3. I didn't know there was 4.
The first one had Jessica Alba,
hmm
right?
Yeah.
The second one,
Remember, there's one with Cassie.
Yeah.
yes,
Isn't that the second one?
that's the one with Moose in it. That guy that did that dance, the Michael Jackson,
No,
kind of
Moose
right.
Moose was in Step Up. There's 2 different ones.
Oh,
hmm
Autumn dancing. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Man,
That,
I'm
that was
upset
Okay,
they're
not
that
not.
Moose, Mouse. Mouse. They call him
was a
Mouse.
mouse.
That's the way he
Oh,
looked. Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
was close.
Yeah.
I'm upset
Mouse was
they're not live streaming that court case because
Y'all
boy,
be
I would be there every dime.
Wait, what happened?
The
No, I
court
forgot
case.
that Cassie was in the movie. I
Yeah.
was going to ask you about that. Have y'all been, not to change the subject, I guess we'll have to talk in the group chat later, but have y'all been following the trial? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure Keita is. Have
Mm,
you, Dee?
Not I didn't even realize I didn't know they had set the date for this week. So I've only seen a couple of daily reviews, but yeah, next week I'm gonna see if I can keep on top of it. That's why I'm saying I'm upset that they're not and I'm surprised considering Diddy's team in the beginning, the way that they, well, when you know when Cassie first put in her complaint, the way that they tried to maneuver that and work the PR aspects, I'm surprised that they didn't do that in terms of wanting to have it live streamed. But I
Right.
guess they
Oh,
know more than they know more
they
than us.
didn't want it live. It wasn't live stream because it's a RICO case.
Oh.
It's not a domestic violence. I think a lot of people are getting super confused
Oh yeah,
because
no, I
of,
knew. Yeah, Rico. Yeah.
yeah. So RICO cases do not get live
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Then I
because
was
of
gonna say there has to be a reason for it. Okay, now that
yeah,
makes sense.
okay.
because of the extent of the legalities and the people that are
Involved.
involved.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't tip people off if you live stream it. And
Mm,
he's been sending out some codes right now. So we don't know.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but Cassie, yeah, that thing was, yeah, that Cassie one, Jesus, child.
I saw the
Mm-mm.
extended version of the hotel tape. I said, baby, they could
Mm-mm.
never have released this to begin with, because there ain't no way, no way.
mm,
I just don't know, like, I don't know, like, as a parent, I don't know if I can sit there. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
I just, someone did that to her. I don't even care if you're a mogul or whatever. Like, you're still a human being.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you got the nerve. It was the way. It wasn't even just that at the elevator. It was when
Mm-mm.
he sat down
Mm.
and he threw that vase, and then I, like me, would have charged at him.
mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
duck, charge. She was scared. She was
Yeah.
scared. She was scared out
Mhm.
of her mind. Yeah, and then and I can see why she was scared because a lot of these a lot of the details, man, the details in that is
Mhm.
wild,
Mhm.
wild. It's disgusting. It's
Yeah.
wild. This is like sex rituals happening. Like this is disgusting. It's disgusting. And nobody, man or woman, should be subjected to that
Mhm.
at all, unless it was consented, aka Carisha.
No way. No, do you know what? Now that you said it, it's just made sense what she's saying. Well,
Mm-hmm.
damn. Well,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Oh, I like yellow showers. I know you do.
No, everybody know now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm at the wrecking raw. I know my face is doing some. Ooh, just
Yeah. But she said all of that in the podcast.
She
See, like
did.
she already incriminated herself.
She and did. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is not, I can't even say that's allegedly because she incriminated herself. Like she
right.
talked about this. And out of all people she talked to it about was Sweetie. Yeah.
Well.
That's interesting. Yeah. Choice of certain people she talks to that clearly look like pass around chicks too. Um, yeah.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Amen.
Cherie said everyone had 5 pants, 5 shirts, and one church outfit. That's how nowadays these kids got more clothes than me. Girl, you ain't lying.
Yeah, I've never been into clothes that much. My mother and my sisters, they're all into clothes. I kid you not, every year
Mhm,
I get a new pair of shoes, like sandals.
mhm,
Well, not every year, but like the last 5 years, I get a new pair of sandals for my mother, some house shoes. I'm wearing some new ones now. I forgot she gave me these,
mm,
but a new pair of house
mhm,
shoes, and then she gives me like one pair or two pair of pajamas, and then sometimes for the other clothes too, because I don't buy clothes for
mm,
myself. I'm like, these clothes, they still working. They ain't got no holes. They clean. Like they're doing what they're supposed to
mhm,
do. I'm covered
mhm,
up. I can't wrap my mind around having so many clothes. Like my mother has an entire, what do you call it? Like the closet
mhm,
wall, the
mhm,
rack, just full of jeans.
mm.
Just
Well, me and your mum will get
jeans.
along well.
You ain't
Yeah, so
lying.
many. I'm like, Mom, why do you need all these
You
jeans?
do.
Oh, well, these just go outside and these will do this and this is good. Ma'am,
Me and Dee Dee
so
have a lot of
much.
clothes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of clothes. I have so many clothes packed up that I need to figure out a way to get rid of them.
Hmm.
I don't know how to do it because I've never done it
Hmm.
before, but it needs to go.
I believe you.
Because I don't wear them. 'Cause I haven't touched these clothes in years. They just sitting inside of a container.
Mm. Nah,
I don't know what to
I
do.
got too many.
I, I'm down with the 5 pants or 5 shirts. That sounds like my kind of carrying on. Give it to
Well,
me.
that was literally like my childhood growing up. Like we
Uh,
didn't have like I had clothes for each day of the week. you know.
mm,
Okay, then we just recycle back. So when I got into high school, it was the same thing. I kept it to that standard. Like I'm not sitting up there
mm,
buying so many. But then when you get into rainbows and stuff and the clothes is cheap, you can,
the rainbow.
child,
Rainbow.
better know
Yes.
how to
I
make that
wear
work.
rainbow. I thought I was cute.
Right,
That's we put the belt over the shirt.
right. That's how we did it.
Oh wait, no, you buy the shirt that already has the belt
Right.
made like sewed on too.
Facts. And still, it is $15. There you go.
Yeah, that's Claire's was really popping.
For real.
Oh my god, all that Claire's jewelry I
Yeah.
had. Ooh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
gone are those days. Thank you,
I
Lord.
know. I know. Cherie also said when my parents sent me to Jamaica for the summer, I washed all my clothes by hand, and my grandmother in London, in England, would have me washing in the tub.
Mm-mm.
So you got like two different.
In two
Uh
different
huh.
ways. It's like you can survive without a
Right.
machine.
Right. Yep.
Hmm.
Nell said we were supposed to read Quicksilver, but barely
That
read the
was it. Yeah,
last
yeah,
two. Mm-hmm. Barely read the last 2 months because I've been learning guitar.
yeah.
Okay,
Hey. All right.
musician.
We trying to be a summer walker out here, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then she said, I read like one book off of my April TBR. Honey, I feel like, I
It's a book.
promise you, I think just from hearing everybody from the start of January all the way up until now, I think it's safe to say that all of us have been struggling this year,
You know, or intentionally just slowing down. I think a
slowing
lot of
down.
people this year they want to slow down and not necessarily not read as many books as they did last year, but just like take their
Yeah.
time getting through the book.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a mixture of both. I know for me, for sure,
Mm,
like I really wanted to be more intentional with the books that I'm reading this year. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if I've fully done that, but um I do know that yeah, my reading is not the same. And like even but then I because I found out, well, I got the results back from my blood test. It said that I was severely anemic. I was like, now it makes sense because my concentration just was not where it was before. Like I would
mm,
start something, I'd put it down, and I just could. It got to the point where I was so frustrated because I couldn't understand why I wasn't sticking to to stuff because I was
mm,
like my focus was all over. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense. So, but
mm.
yeah, some books as well just haven't been grabbing my attention like they would. Like for example, Satan's Effect. It's a 180-page book. I'm on page
Oh, that's like a
90.
novella.
Mm.
I'm on page 90 and I'm like,
No,
I don't know if I want to finish. It's not even like it's a bad
you
book.
can,
It's just like I just don't know if I want to.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you need to take
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
to get into it.
Yeah. She said it took like 6 weeks for me to get through Iron Flame.
Wow.
What? Yeah, I think I read it. Yeah, stutter. I think I read it like a
You
beta.
did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause go get the graphic audio. If
I
that
believe you.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got Onyx Storm over there. I got lucky and found it at the library, the physical. But I really do want to. I want to wait for the graphic
Yeah.
audio because
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason it's easier to digest
Mhm.
that way. It's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely think I've spoilt myself with it because I was saying like I've been because people are saying, oh, Didi, have you like because I know Donna and them just finished reading Onyx Storm and they were like, read it. I said no, I got to wait till the graphic audio. I said I've had the audio since January, like since it came out. I've had it. I've
Mm-hmm.
been had Onyx Storm, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not even a case of like I don't have the audio. I am just holding out for the graphic audio. That experience of that story in that format has spoilt me. I don't think
Mhm.
I could go and listen to it as a normal audio.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I did listen to Fourth Wing as in the regular audio, and that wasn't bad. But I think coming from where I had listened to it originally, yeah, I can't. I needs to hear I needs to hear Andana and Terran. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love the dragon.
I do
Right.
too.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
humans, they're okay too, but I mean, I'm ready for the dragon to talk. It's so weird because I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, okay, so when is the dragon gonna talk? When is the dragon gonna
Mhm.
talk?
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm telling you, dragons are the best at it.
Mhm.
Cherie said, not all libraries in the same system are created equal. Trust me. And no, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I know. Are
I
not
know.
created equal.
Go look
Hmm.
around. If you can, y'all go to different libraries. Don't think that just the one down the street is it. You
Right. No. Yeah. No, I mean, like I always knew I was going to go to another library. I just, liked that one because they had a nice, story time for her and all the other stuff. So that's the only reason why I went. But I kept saying, like, nah, we gonna try to find somewhere nicer. I'm like,
No, I
we
get it. There's a library right down the street from me, but it has a smell to it when you walk in, almost like
yeah.
food. I don't know
Hmm.
if like pipes need to be checked or whatever, but I couldn't even stay in there long enough to even study.
Mm.
The entire
Oh
time
no,
we
we
were
lost Jaleesa.
Uh-oh.
sitting
There
there, I
we
was
go.
like, I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
said I
No,
couldn't
you're
see
good.
it. The smell was bad, but then I started going to the other libraries, and it's like a world of difference. And they have so many
Mm-hmm.
different things you can do. Like the one that we usually go to, the close to the kids' school, they
Mm-hmm.
have, I think, every second Saturday, they have these dogs that come. I don't know if they're service dogs or not, but you have the children read to the dogs because
Mm-hmm.
dogs,
Mm.
they don't judge you, so it kind of gets them
Mm-hmm.
out of their comfort zone to read out loud, and they get to pet, pet animals. So it's like a win-win situation.
I
And I think
like
they
Right.
have
that.
coloring stuff. They gave us some watercolors, all kind of stuff.
I hear you.
Just go. It's free.
Right. Sorry. Hold on. All right. And Chris came in. Hey, Chris. He said hello to everyone. Hope you are doing well.
Hey,
And
Chris.
Christina went ahead and dropped the link for the next sprint, which is Coda.
Go, go,
He is
go.
starting at 4 my time and 6 p.m. EDT. Everybody is saying hey to Chris. Do do do. And then Christina put in the sprint train playlist. Please check those out to make sure that we know who is coming up next and next after that. Remember, this year is a 24-hour for 31 days of this cookie mayhem. And please remember to show some love to the like buttons and ring the bells. We have beautiful conductors, hosts on this cookie train, absolutely, with our special guest, Jaleesa.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a special guest. The two people above me, these are the co
Yes, me
They're the
and
conductors.
Dee are cookie hosts. Yes, cookie co-hosts. So we are doing it. And then she also said, grab your ebooks, water, and your meds, a cozy blanket or a fan, your fave reading buddy, and a positive attitude. It is time to get cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Uh, Hold on. Everybody's still saying hey there to Chris. Christina said, I need to head back to the dining car. Hubby had to work almost 3 hours past his out time, and we
Mm-mm.
were waiting for lunch, about to get an early supper. Girl, you better go and do it, child. Do what you got to do. We always got to work around, honey. Mm-mm. Cherie said, not meds, Christina. Yes, your meds. Okay, honey. If we got to take some pills to relax our muscles, get our headaches out of the way, make sure we are taking our prescription pills that we need to be taking, honey. Like, let's do it. Chris said hello to Nell and Christina. Christina said, well, you can grab your men's too, Cherie. I just know some people like me forget to do some things. You ain't lying. I know I do, child. I know I
Yeah,
do. She is
my
laughing.
brain it's real.
Right. No, it is real. It is. I be
It's
forgetting.
tough.
It's child.
I be struggling to hold on to a thought. So I do apologize, but I see scattered brain. That's why I'm laughing because it is real.
Right. No, it is real. It
Yeah.
is real. Elena said, got my iced coffee, but light ice.
Ooh, that sounds
Good.
good.
Right. And hey to Atia. Atia.
Hey.
Hey.
She is also another cookie co-host. Please check out her channel. She does great things on there. Also, she has her Patreon on her channel. And her TBR is actually like stellar for this month. I'm dying to see like how much she has gotten through on that TBR. But yeah, I saw her TBR for this month and I was like, damn, I want some of those books. Some of them I
Mhm.
read, but some of them I was like, I need to get to those. Lily said, I ate lunch that round and had dessert so yummy. Ooh, our family friend made homemade blueberry cupcakes. I'm in food
Mm.
heaven.
Ooh,
That sound good. I ain't gonna hold
I'm
you.
gonna do
That
it a little bit.
sound okay. First off, I'm drooling over my own food. Like I'm dying to get to my
Smell
mac and
it.
cheese. And I made a very big pan too, so like it should last us. Yeah, because anytime when them two like live and my husband, whenever I make the mac and cheese, you can say like they dip into it double time for it.
Mm,
Yeah. So I know when he comes in, it's like like big dunks of it on a and he got his own man bowl.
Not the man, but oh my God, you give me memories of my father. He had, I forgot about that. He did have his own bowl. And they were big.
It's big,
Mad. I was like,
deep.
what is this? It's
It's a deep dish bowl. Yeah,
yeah. And he eat
he
it all. He eat it
mhm,
all.
he eats it all. Yeah, same. I
Wait,
already
so
know.
when you make mac and cheese, do you make it the Caribbean way? I'm assuming the Caribbean way, where they put the onions inside of it. So that's how my aunt makes it. I think
No,
that's macaroni casserole, maybe. Or
that's
macaroni
always
pie.
from the South, child.
Oh,
We
okay,
do
so you're
the
making the southern version, not the
Southern.
Caribbean version. Okay,
Yeah.
they both
Mhm.
good.
They both good, but no, I only do it that way because that's how I was taught, and then I ended up perfecting it. So
Mhm.
I said, nah, I do it that way. Probably that's why they love it so much because it done got like better and better, as the years went on. Alicia said, I folded the laundry, started the dishwasher, and made it to page 175 of the 382. I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping.
Okay.
Yay. Good
Doesn't sound too
job.
good.
Is that the Hunger Games?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
starting I'm starting that next month.
Okay. Are you excited to start it?
I don't know yet.
Okay. You already know. You know how I feel. Um, Everybody's saying, hey, Livy, and giving hearts. I appreciate y'all. And saying the star is here, princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, honey. Yep. And great job to Livy. Yeah, she knew exactly when to end it. That was
Right.
funny.
Right? I was
Okay.
flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I
Who
was
you
ready
telling?
for
I
a
thought
whole,
you was going in.
yeah.
No. Libby said, okay, my people want me. Okay, bet. I got
Right.
you. But you ain't got me for long.
Right.
Right.
She
Because
was
the
patient.
VIPs are in the house.
Right.
You
You
Mhm.
know?
already
But
know.
I'll still entertain my peoples.
Right.
Just
That
as long as we all know that we are Libby's peoples, and yeah.
right. Oh no,
Dip tell and dip tell.
she told her grandparents, she was like, no, I gotta go because the chat is waiting for me.
You see it?
The chat is waiting for me.
You see it?
That's
She
exactly
thumbs up.
that's exactly what she told them. She said, no, the chat is waiting for me. I got to do my story time and my songs. Thank you.
Oh my God.
This
The one
child,
lady,
I
wait till
know.
she get older.
Okay.
She a handful now. I don't know what's up from there. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. I believe it. It is a lot. This is usually like my face is just like, what can
Yeah,
I do?
no
Like
what to say. Like this is my child. Yes, and she's
yeah,
like this all the time.
all the time. It's sun up to sundown, child. Christina had gave all claps for Livy. Double and Jen gave all hearts. Yeah, she is definitely an amazing spirit. Glinda gave a yay to Livy. Livy is awesome from Jean. Christina said no reading yet, but we did get some Wendy's snacks. Yeah, man, yo, them cookies. I be on their chocolate chip cookies, yeah.
She never had their cookies before.
Yeah, I had.
I'm gonna try it next time I go to.
Their chocolate chip cookies I had, and their the Wendy's frosty.
Oh yeah, I always get a small one because they get a little bit for me. They're a little bit too sweet. But
Hmm.
yeah, I get a little small one that they have. They be
Yeah,
thick. I don't know what kind of machine they use, but this stuff is
but
hey,
they be coming out,
they up there with Dairy Queen, the thick,
right.
ice cream. Yeah,
Funny thing is that Dairy Queen is like literally right here,
yeah.
and Wendy's is right
Dairy
here.
Queen is my jam. When I was younger, my father used to take us to go visit his family members, and on the way there, there would always be a Dairy Queen. So on the way back home, he was going to get us a confectionery star. You know what I'm talking about? Like the red one.
Mhm.
I don't know what they put in it, and I can't even like identify the flavor. But whatever it is, it tastes good.
It do. Yeah,
I just say the red one because I don't know if it's strawberry, cherry, or watermelon.
right.
I
I
eat
don't
it.
either.
You leave your mouth all red.
Hmm. I know
Ah,
exactly what you're talking about. Lily say, "Yup, sad thing. It is not shocking, at least for me as a person who has studied Hollywood world since 2016. Honey, I've been studying Hollywood world since I was a child.
I don't get it. Like every time I start hearing more stuff about it, I'm just shaking my head. Like, how did this go on for as long as it's gone for? I
Oh
understand, yes, he
well,
has money, but there are other people that have a piece, part to do with this. So it's like, when were you all gonna say something?
no, they wasn't going to say anything because they were getting paid. There's a difference. They were getting paid. Yeah. Double N Jen said, I was a big thrifter at one time and have a lot of clothes for that reason. I hear you, girl.
Man,
Hey, if the price is right, you be sitting there
right?
like,
So you just pick it up.
be like,
I
yo,
never
you know
thrifted
how much I
before.
got for like 20 bucks? Right.
Man,
Lily said, Jen, I got some steals yesterday. Bought a purse for $1 and knew that brand is over $200 for a purse. There you go.
Hmm.
There
so
you go.
sounds like you maybe should reel it and get just
Honey.
saying.
No, I be knowing
That'll be
that.
me. I'll be like,
Yeah,
no, I got this
listen.
for $1. With it.
Right. Right. And especially with the way the climate is right now with all the name brand stuff that's, pretty much um suffering, like they're not on the shelves anymore because they're China, the tariffs and everything. So they're not able to make, get their products on the shelves. China can, but not America. See, that's the biggest issue. So while America has been utilizing outsiders to build their brand, they didn't think not one time to go ahead and try to build their own brand themselves. Now, China can just easily go ahead and just create whatever they want over there, because
Right.
they don't have to deal with the middleman. They are now. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see where this goes. But I always hated the fact that America would just always go ahead and take instead of trying to create something of their own.
Hmm.
You knew one day this here was going to come. This was
Right.
not, you know, y'all had to know. This is one of the reasons why history is so terrible, and one of the reasons why the white Americans is always so quick to demolish their own history because they know what they did was wrong from the very beginning. You can't erase something that you already put us in. We're in dire straits right now because of y'all. Like it makes no sense. You should have been more creative. This is literally a problem. It's always been a problem. I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. But these high end brands and everything, come on, man. You knew China could do that to y'all one day.
Hmm.
And now look where you're at.
Yeah, well, he definitely forced China's hands. China said, "Okay, no problem. That's cool. Okay,
Right.
sure."
That man said, no, we never needed them.
Right.
Hmm.
He said, we're good. We don't need y'all. We have our own. You get what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that right there should have been enough to be where you're running scared right now. You
Right.
should be scared. Y'all got these other countries that are sitting up here creating things, massively on a massive scale. Like this, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's really wild. Um, Lily said, I'm a real wannabe cowgirl now. It is a cowgirl brand. LOL, American West. I hear that. Everybody on their cowgirl stuff. I hear that. Super cute, all black, I like. Well, except for the zipper. I know. We try, honey. Zipper. Take it all, leave it all, figure out something. Kiana, hey girl, how are you? I ain't
Hey.
gonna need to ask you if you're reading anything. Did you get some sleep? That's be the first thing I need to know. Did you get some sleep? Cause you always you be in need of that all the time. I be right there, right along with you. Lily said THC is my meds, girl. It's gonna be my meds one day if this girl don't drive me to it. I tell you, we'll be sitting up in some food somewhere.
Oh my
Hmm.
God. We'll
Yeah.
wait and see. Wait.
Lord, I promise you, I'm probably like the best time playing with her sometimes is when I'm a little tipsy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Whenever I'm like that, I be like, yeah. And then I be so animated with her and she be and she knows like, mommy, you had your adult drink, didn't you? I said, I
Ah, that's
sure
too
did.
cute.
What?
That's too cute.
And then she be like, all right now, so we gonna get started. I say, you sure know it. Come on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She be knowing. Sharice, Sharice said, listen to Audible Original Kingsland and made two dinners: chicken Alfredo and beef stir fry with brown rice.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at you. Where's give me some of your energy.
Okay.
That used to be me back in 2016 when I first got married. Okay,
Oof.
I was making food for myself and my husband. Then after a while, I
Oof.
was like, this seems like it's doing too much.
Yeah.
I stopped. But
Yeah.
you know what? I can't complain. My sister actually makes three different meals for
Hmm.
herself,
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
husband, and my niece
No,
because they
I can't
all
do
do
that.
the same thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
man. Can you
No,
imagine? I'm looking to watch one pot at a time.
right. No. I'm always it's always been like that. We eat one thing throughout the week. That is it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Different.
You have to deal with that. I can't sit there and make like two different meals. The only time when it's two different anything is when it comes to the meats, if that makes
Right.
sense. Because
Yeah.
he has one thing and then I'd be like, nah, not really feeling that. I want to switch it up, and change it to something else. But yeah, it's the only time. Lily says, Cherie, that sounds so delicious. I'll take both,
Hmm.
please. Yes, I need a whole Tupperware
Yeah, give
too.
me some of that chicken
Mhm.
Alfredo. Extra sauce.
Okay, and we can take that right to lunch. Okay. Oh man, Cherie said, "Coming right up, Lily." Thank you, Cherie. Yeah, it is insane. Lily said, "We need your recipe, Keto, for mac and cheese." I'm hungry again, and I just ate. I mean, it's the same. It's the same. I mean, if you know Southern mac and cheese, we use eggs and evaporation milk
Okay,
and
you do that. Okay, cool.
yeah, and sharpened cheddar. I mean, sharpened mild cheese. Mix that all up. But I think because I do it by doing one ingredient at a time, mix it in there properly because you have to make sure that everything is evenly distributed into
Hmm.
that mac and cheese and all the way down to the cheese because you can't have certain cheese on one side to a cheese on another. Like you have to make sure that everything, all of the ingredients is mixed into that macaroni, the elbows macaroni, and make sure that it is sitting evenly in that pan. And then you can go ahead and put it in the oven. And I put paprika because I love paprika. So
Hmm.
I love paprika in
What
it.
does it taste like to you? Because to me, it tastes like nothing.
I
To
don't
be
know. I
fair, I
think
don't think it
it's-
does.
Would you say, Didi?
I said
she
I
said
don't.
it doesn't.
Not really.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I thought it had. It's cute. It gives
I
Mm-hmm.
like
color.
the smoked one. I like
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
they've
I've
got like
had the smoke, but like
a
regular
smoked sweet.
paprika, yeah, it
Yeah,
ain't taste like
no,
anything.
yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Kiana said, I'm not reading a cookie book. I am starting When Books Went to War.
Hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. How is
Well,
that?
never
I've
heard
never
of
heard that one. Christina said, LOL, yeah, our snacks We're more like supper, fries, burger, no cooking today because we all be exhausted and hubby has to work at 4 a.m. again.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, so we know he's sleep at this
Mhm.
point. Yeah. That sounds like my husband. Like the minute is done, like he's down for the count. Double and Jen say you're still on. I wanted to get my shower out the way. Okay. Yep, I'm still on. We're almost done. We got a few more minutes. It look like 10 more minutes before Coda goes ahead and starts. So I'm gonna try to get through it. It looked like we are almost done.
Mhm.
China said bet. That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
they
Basically,
China
sure
said
did.
bet. Listen, my man was on a whole different wavelength and frequency that day. Okay. When he was here, he was here. He did not stutter. He did not like shy away from what he wanted to say. He said what he said,
yeah, which is
which
anything you
was
can do, I can do better.
right.
Mhm.
He said, "No, China's not suffering, honey. China, we on,
Right. It's
we
the
on."
other countries I think that are being a little bit more negotiable with us,
Hmm.
which I find interesting too, because you would think that they would take this opportunity to all kind of gang up on us, but hey, who knows why people make these decisions they make? I don't know.
Right.
I'm just
You
here in the middle.
exactly.
Middle of it all. Yeah.
Hmm. Lily say, "Yummy." I know, right? Yeah, my daughter tore hers up already. She tore that bowl up. They was like, "You didn't want to give her no chicken?" Nah, because she's gonna neglect it. It don't even matter. Like, just give her the mac and cheese and call it a day. She'll be all right. Nell said, "I'm behind trying to catch up on the chat. Diddy, you're reading Satan's Affair."
I
Mm.
am. I'm trying. I'm a finish it tomorrow.
I'm trying.
And I looked at that book today. I said, okay, it's 3 hours. I could do this. That was at 9 a.m. this morning. Didi ain't read not 1%.
Yeah, that book is watching you.
I had to look it
Listen,
up.
it really is.
Oh,
It
H.D.
re
Carlton.
yeah,
Yeah,
it really is
Oh,
watching me.
what
she.
is
I
this one?
promise you,
Yeah,
Didi.
that's the one.
Yeah,
I
I
think
promise you, Didi has that joint sitting right on the bed or somewhere, and that joint
Keita
is like
knows
sitting
me.
there
Keita
watching.
knows me.
I'm
Cause
It's
looking at
like,
you.
I'm gonna get you now. I'm gonna get you.
Just not today.
Not
just
today.
Not today.
just know. The thing about it is, it's like I said, it's not I was talking to my sister earlier about it, and it was like I said, it's not even the spiciness or the smuttiness of it that is getting to me, because
Mhm,
I don't mind books like that.
mhm.
It's just that when the book opens and you're like, but how did we get here? Why are we opening with that?
Right.
You know? But
Mhm,
but the thing is, I will say this: HD Carlton, from the little bit that I have listened to and the little bit that I have read,
mhm,
she's not a bad writer.
mhm,
You know, from what I can tell, she's not a bad writer. I think for me, like I said, it's a combination of things. My concentration for stuff is just not there. So
mhm,
I am like, I'm that child where you'd be like, can you sit down for 5 minutes? Just sit down for 5 minutes. I
mhm.
can't. So my concentration is just not there. And like I said, I'm just like, there was no. Listen, HD Carter didn't even warm us up to any part of the
Mm-mm.
book.
Oh my
She
god.
just opened the scene and said, boom, here you go. This is
Mhm,
what I write.
mhm,
Take it or leave it. And my mouth has just been hanging open
mhm,
since.
mm-mm.
Because how did we get here? You know? How did
Like the way you saying it in my head, I'm gonna have to like just I'm gonna message you.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna message y'all like what the analogy is that I'm getting in my head. Because like
yeah.
you said, like
Yeah.
without warning kind of thing. Like whoop.
Yeah.
No, Janine,
Going
really and
there.
truly. No, that's exactly it. Because it opens up and you're like, okay, cool. What?
Right.
And then it's almost like you're there, like when you're looking around the room trying to find out if anybody else is looking and be like, how did we get here? Like you're all looking at each other like, but But how?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said the book is looking at her, trying to
Y'all,
get her. Uh-huh.
I can only imagine. I only read Does It Hurt by them, and I was taken by storm with the shark and lip biting. I was like, girl, how do we get here? It
Yeah,
was bad.
she has a scene where there's a baseball bat, and the scene just reminded me of that what's that movie with LL Cool J
Uh,
It, it's with uh,
with the
who is,
snooker, the snooker tip where he breaks the what is the movie? Is it LL Cool J? It is LL Cool J. Let me see what movies this man's been in.
okay, go
It's
ahead.
an old school movie. I swear it's like a new.
In Too Deep?
Is it In Too Deep?
that's the shark,
No,
right?
Deep
No.
Blue Sea is the shark movie.
LL Cool J. Is it LL? It is LL Cool J.
While you looking for it, let me finish this out. Kiana, oh, Lily said, thank you for the cooking tips, Kita. No worries. Kiana said, I haven't started yet, but Leslie and I have a discussion planned next week. Cool. Glenda said, thank you all for hosting for this leg. See you all in Coda Sprints. No worries. Where
Yeah,
we
it is in. Yeah, it is
in too
into
deep.
the
Yeah.
pool table scene. It
Mm-hmm.
just there's a scene in the book, and it reminds me of that. I was like, oh baby, that is no,
Mm-hmm.
No,
no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Omar F. Okay.
Yeah, with Omar Epps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, you got it right, Kiana. It is with that. And Christina said, thanks for hosting this leg of our cookie journey, Kita. No worries. Didi and Jaleesa and Livy, have a lovely rest of your day. Remember, the Sprint Train playlist is up. Also, Coda is the next stop on this Cookie Mayhem train. So you can go ahead and head over there. Christina said to please remember to show some love to the like button. Please, please, please ring the bells. We have beautiful conductors, hosts on this cookie train. It's traumatized. It
Mm-hmm.
traumatized me, to be honest. Oh wow.
I'm gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
rewatch. I don't remember.
Jaleesa, how can you not remember that scene?
You
I
don't
feel
remember
like
that?
I maybe didn't sit down. You know me, I get up and walk around.
I know.
The
I
movies,
know.
I'm bad at it. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
The kids aren't
We
here.
we'll let that one slide.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
For
We
real.
we will let that one slide just for you. I
Thank
promise you.
you.
We'll let that one slide. No, I remember the movie. I remember parts of it, but when you mentioned it, I was like, "Yep, I remember that."
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
But
yeah, so just
mhm,
imagine that. So Kiana, it traumatized you. Yeah, there's a scene in Satan's Affair. She doesn't use a like the pool cube, but she
mhm.
uses a baseball bat, the end of a baseball bat. I said, baby,
I'm gonna have to look this
nope.
up.
Absolutely not.
'Cause
Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Couldn't be me.
It really and truly could not be me.
It couldn't be me. For number of reasons, but the main one is that honey, I'm too tight, so it's not going anywhere.
Well, no,
So
no, no. She doesn't use it. She's not using it on it. She's so. Have you guys read the Mind F? What's it called? The
I'm
Mind F
being for real.
series.
No, I haven't read it yet.
So right. So if you so the woman in Sibi, I think her name is. I only just remembered her name the other day. I was like, I've been reading this book. I don't even know what this woman's name is. That's how
Hmm.
crazy it is.
Hmm.
So Sibi's like this vigilante kind of person seeking vengeance and all of this. So there's this guy, he comes into I don't this traveling whatever, and
Hmm.
he is supposed to have done something to somebody. So she said, okay, bet you like doing this to other people, how about we do it to you? And she uses
Oh,
the baseball. I said, oh
oh, all right.
no.
Oh, so we pecking.
Oh,
Okay.
And that's what I was gonna say in the group chat. But yeah, I ain't gotta say it now.
No, we don't need to. Everybody, we're all grown
Well,
here.
well,
No,
yeah.
they
No, no,
wouldn't.
no. But I was like, it's
They-
almost like pegging, but not knowing that it's gonna happen.
Oh,
It
yeah,
wasn't,
no,
Right.
yeah, no,
Like
it's
all of a
happening.
sudden,
but she weren't doing it. She
what a
act.
way,
Yeah, no, that man did not. He
what
didn't
a way
live
to
to see the
close
day
out
after that.
the chat in the spring.
Nah, he'll come back for more.
No, he didn't. He did not
Oh,
say
he
that.
didn't.
No.
Oh, he realized that was it. Okay, Hunter.
No, have you read Satan's Affair? Because that book, I don't know. I've read some stuff. I've read some dark stuff.
Well, the fact that she's laughing at your comment is sure given. Like she must have read something.
Like, I just said, yeah. I said, okay,
Wow.
Oh
that's
man.
surely different.
Okay. Wait, did he start yet? Because I'm.
Oh, Coda.
Coda, I
Yeah,
don't.
Most
he
likely.
did.
Oh, I don't know. Let me
No,
check.
no.
I
Christina
didn't.
says you got a few minutes.
Oh, okay. She said I read it last year.
I'll see.
Oh, okay, no wonder. She
Mm-hmm.
was like, what, how you like it?
She said the ending was the best.
Oh, really? Okay.
See, that's why the book is watching you. I know that.
Jesus.
So you have to finish it. Like it's trying to tell you to get to that ending.
Oh God. I don't know. It's 180-page book. I don't understand why it's taking me so.
Right? That's a short one.
Yes. That's a good
I
short one.
I saw 3 hours on the audio. I said, okay, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't easy.
Nah, it's something that's take. I think it's something that's taking you out from it.
I
You
don't
must
think it's
not
the book.
like. No,
I don't.
it sounds to me like it's a character or the way the setup is.
Narration.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just, yeah. I think it might be a case of like was not like I knew because the said the author had said about reading the book first to make sure that you like her writing
Mm-hmm.
before, like, because I had started reading is it Haunting Adeline or Adeline, I can't remember which book is first,
Mm-hmm.
but I stopped for some reason, I don't remember why, and then I haven't got past the first chapter, so it's not like it's anything to do with the book. I just literally put it down and then I just didn't pick it up again. And then I think I read a post of hers where she said read certain books in order. I think that's what it is. I must have seen that post and said, okay, well, I'm not into it. Let me finish this, because she was like, if you cannot get past this book, my books are not for you. I said, all right, okay.
Oh.
I don't mind a little darkness. I've read some stuff in the past. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
about this one. But no, like I said, it's the way that
Yeah. Go ahead.
it's just the way that it start, like how can I put it? It's where it starts in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like some books you have like a little sweetness and then it builds up. No, this book really starts in the mess straight away. So you're like, oh, okay.
That could be the reason. So Christina said he is just
Waiting for us.
waiting for us. All right. But let me just finish out. Nell said the writing in Satan's Affair isn't really a good indicator of the author's writing. Hunting and Haunting Adeline are way better written. Satan's Affair, the writing is very basic, but that's because the character is supposed to be uneducated and just street smart, survival smart. That
Makes
makes
sense.
sense. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was what saying. It's not bad. Like,
Mhm.
as in, you can't understand it to follow it. I wouldn't say it's the greatest either, but it's way better than somebody's wife. Don't read that book.
You ain't gotta worry about me.
Not right. I ain't worried. All right, guys. So that is it for this reading sprint. I want to thank Dee Dee for hopping on and our special guest Jaleesa for hopping in. And if you don't know about any of our channels, please take a quick look, and if it is up to what you like, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like this video, please. It shows up in the algorithms. and it keeps us on and keeps us going, and also to keep this cookie mayhem train alive and kicking. So thanks to everybody in the chat, and we will see you in the next one.